just, you know, save all this peak content just for Twitch. We got to make sure we're spreading the love, make sure other platforms get to enjoy all this peak gaming and peak content. So, get the multi-stream running. It'll just take a quick meowment. I hope you guys are impressed. I brought up my formal dress plain white t-shirt because, as we all know, most dishwashers and washers and dryers are like, it's usually like muted colors, like neutral colors. I almost went to like a hardware store and spray painted this box to really emphasize the washing machine aesthetic, but then I realized it would be funnier if it was very obviously a waffle box. So I was like, you know what? Like, authenticity be damned. If it's funnier and makes it look dumb, then it's an obvious answer. It's a very obvious answer. All right, multi-stream is rolling. All is good in the hood. And I will now go to this guy. There we go. There we go. And we're back into the games, my friends. We're back into the games. What are you doing, Step Washer? That's right. That's right. Ego's gonna have to issue a recall on the malfunctioning door. I know, that's what I'm saying. They make great waffles, they make, you know, effective washers and dryers, but clearly the, that latch needs some work. Needs some twerk. Excuse me, just need a little bit more laundry detergent. Feeling great. Feeling great. Alright, so, let's continue with the games, my friends. Welcome back to Date Everything. We have Blenda, the dateable object that we crafted earlier tonight using my wife's bra and party headband and my sunglasses and a pearl necklace and some very elegant gloves. I'm in my washer dryer cosplay. I think we determined I'm the washer, and because that way, well, for one thing, this does open. For one thing, this does open, as we will demonstrate multiple times throughout the evening, and it's funnier to say I'm the washer of the washer dryer combo, and that this is my laundry detergent. It's mango flavored, mango scented, so that's what we're all about tonight. And I'm gonna wear this cosplay for the entirety of the stream, and we're gonna date everything. It's gonna be a good time. Man, that's some good laundry detergent. It's definitely not mango juice. It's definitely laundry detergent. And man, it tastes great. Because I'm a fucking washer. I'm a washer. I'm a washing machine. That's what I like to do. Now, I do believe that our guy is out of energy. Yes, he is. So, and you know, I haven't like investigated things often enough. I haven't like done a lot of investigations. Now, it occurs to me, I didn't actually notice that there is a separate thing here. Oh, there's like something inside there. Oh, there's like, oh, maybe that's where the dildo is. I wonder where the dildo went. Maybe. All right, so here, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Our guy is EP. Let's go ahead and sleep. Rubbing alcohol could probably, it probably could. It probably could. Alright, so, let's check our data decks. Wait, it says new. What's new about Skylar? Because she was like our first, like our first person we met. Maybe we didn't know, maybe we didn't look at these. It's hard to say. Yeah, we'll just say it's a reverb effect. We'll just say it's a very authentic reverb effect that I've applied to my microphone. Let's look at the rumors. Something I like how it like kind of wiggles the thing you have selected. Let's check the rumors. So, yes, Betty having intimate conversation with someone who is a great listener. And then, Daisuke needs a push. We can talk to the plate guy again. And there's a person named Reggie who is like the embodiment of rejection. And then River. We've yet to find River. We've talked to the kitchen sink. We've talked to the water heater. We've talked to the washer dryer. We've talked to the washing machine. We've talked to the shower, maybe the bathtub. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. And then keep an eye for permanent shadows. Let's do this. Let's go to the kitchen. I haven't done enough attention in the kitchen. So let's check the kitchen, and I'm not gonna lie. What I think we'll do is for the last thing of the night, we'll talk to Betty, because we've been talking to Betty a lot as like our last action of the night. But for my second to last action, we'll talk with this mysterious mysterious object. I can make some assumptions on what that mysterious object might be. But actually, it makes me want to check more of these kinds of things. Yeah, it's like, is there any... Because I didn't realize that these were interactable. But it seems like they're... Yeah, these are empty. But some of them might not be empty. Ooh, it's locked? Ooh, that's mysterious. Can you still date it? Maybe, maybe. I do appreciate that I'm like a vampire, I guess. No reflection for me. There's a cat clock. That's adorable. Yeah, there's the stuff in here. Some pencils, another diary, some pillows, oh, that's a very cute towel. Just a random box of some kind. Christmas yeah, holiday decorations, I guess. Clothes hangers, yeah. So, at first I was hoping that this was just a box of sex toys. But I think the answer is like the object we were seeking is probably that one right there. So, oh, we got toothpaste. Of course, there's another toilet. It's probably the same toilet. Some soap. Looks like a lot of this stuff is just like all general self-care products. I'm like trying to open these things, but no dice. Can I close and open the toilets? You can flush the toilet. Can I date the toilet water? Not apparently. But actually, can you date the water itself? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, so it could be the bathtub. Oh god, it's still going. I don't want my water bill popping off, man. Here's the exercise room, trophies, more cat clocks, that is. Exercise ball, TV, yoga mat. Of course you can date is the yoga mat named Matthew? I sure hope it is. Yeah, so I mean, this all sounds great. I'm kind of curious about the kitchen. Also, I was saying how I was really proud of myself that I didn't think that I thought of Blenda as a dateable object. I'm gonna feel awfully silly though if we go to the kitchen and there actually is a blender, and I'm gonna feel doubly silly if the blender's name is Brenda or Blenda even. I'm gonna be very upset with myself if I just missed this obvious thing. So that's actually what is that? Is that a coffee machine? That's a coffee machine. That's like an espresso. Oh god, this has been on the whole time. That's a coffee machine. Maybe a coffee grinder? Oh, it is a small little air fryer. You're right. It is an air fryer. We got some knives. Is there a crouch? No. Got pots and pans. Yeah, so I think my brilliance has shown through. I think I truly... Oh, just the fridge was left open. Come on. What is this, amateur hour? Leaving the fridge open. I think my brilliance has shown through. I do not see any blenders. Thing fills up instantly. No, this kind of looks like a serial killer lives here, or has like been through here, rummaging through all the stuff, trying to like desperately searching for something. Is this like just for show, I wonder? Is there a basement? I don't think so. It would be very cool if there was. I don't think so. I guess this is like on the East Coast where tornadoes just don't exist. Although, yes, I know tornadoes can still happen there, but I just know some countries or some parts of the country don't always have basements. Have I talked to the trash? Not yet. Let's start with the trash. Let's start with the trash. That sounds good.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can...
Nice and trashy, just the way I like them.
Metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage.
You named your blender Brenda. Hers was better. Yeah, that's the one thing that happens when you get married and move in with someone, is that there's like those inevitable moments where you have too much of one thing. Like do we really need 2 can openers? Do we need 2 blenders? Do we need 2 toasters? So you have that option, that like moment where you're trying to determine like what's the better model to keep, what's the one to give away. Because you keep the old one for life. That's a fair point too, unless you have like a food processor, because that's the thing. Grace and I actually just bought a food processor. Well, we didn't just bought it, but we bought it some time ago, but that thing's been great. So here we go.
What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin.
Just the way I like them.
Framed by actual garbage.
That's right. What do you think, Blenda? I know you're a classy lady. You're probably more into the more refined kind of fellas out there, but there's something about this man. The allure is just unmistakable.
This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Okay, this guy might get along very well with toilet guy. La Pissoir. I'm trying to remember what they call the toilet guy, the toilet wrapper.
What?
He seems very unimpressed. New dateable. Oh, I love the shoes. Cam. Now, why would it be Cam? Oh, can garbage can. Okay, yeah. Oh, and the extremely cut off jeans, and the like torn garbage bag coat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She made great margaritas. Hopefully she's pleasing another man with her delicious margaritas somewhere out there. How's it going?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
Cryptic. Anyway.
Oh, I get it. Delicate ego over here.
I'm not delicate, I'm just sensitive.
Have anything for me today?
What do you mean?
I do this every day, dude. What'd you bring?
Stick something inside me, please. Just jam it in there. Let me check.
I'll just wait.
Clementine peel. A left glove 6 months ago, and I've got 1 glove now. I don't think you would like that one. A half-day-old pinto burrito. We'll say the clementine peel.
Clementine, huh? I'm guessing you're not throwing away a song about the California Gold Rush in 1849.
I wasn't planning on it. It's a fruit.
Okay.
Spontaneously evolved from an orange. Yeah, that would be very cool to throw out. I don't like eating the peel.
Well, I do. Nice haul. I'll take it.
Okay, he's, like, happy about it. I thought maybe he'd be, like, mildly offended. You really want it?
Watch your mouth.
Oh, he loves the trash. He's the Dana DeVito guy. I love the garbage.
I'm sorry. I'm not into explaining myself.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another...
And then I eat the garbage. They call me the trash man. I am. Yeah, he reminds me of the toilet guy, and maybe not, like, for the best of reasons. Can we talk or hang out?
Hang on it.
So then now what?
Now you go.
Yeah. But you're hot.
Go. Be free.
I'm free to be here.
Damn,
with you.
Chuckles. Bye.
Chuckles? Alright, so yeah, he wasn't really feeling it. So he's hard to get. He's hard to get. What else we got here? We got a table with a coffee stain. Should we check? Oh, you know what? Somebody did tell me about the toaster. I feel like the toaster might just help get my groove back. You know, after getting rejected like that, I think the toaster might just perk up my spirits a little bit. Toaster, you are next.
You hear her before you see her. A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that swing cutely as she paces back and forth in your kitchen.
Okay, this could be extremely dangerous. A charming musician with coils of curly hair who's like very cute and singing sweetly. Dangerous. Danger, Family Robinson.
She's clearly absorbed in something.
Oh, incredible.
She appears to be talking to herself.
I was correct. This is dangerous.
Hey, Mira, look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell.
You are way fucking cooler than Trash Guy. Holy fuck, that guy sucks.
at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
Oh, okay, okay, this is getting dangerous. I'm closing the door for this one, boys. I'm closing the door for this one. Blenda, close your eyes. Also, I need to raise the volume because it's a little bit quiet on my end. Close your eyes, Blenda. The things might get a little bit weird. I can help you shake out those crumbs. Let's ask to be, like, creative with her.
The musician starts with a cute little yelp, placing her hand on
Do we scare her? Yo, what's up, Rationalize? Yo, we're keeping it really classy here. I got my washer dryer cosplay. We have Blenda, the blender, here with us as well. We're doing good.
You can't sneak up on me like that. You never know what's gonna pop out of these slots. You gotta be careful.
Is that a threat or like a horny? Is that a threat or a horny? Does it count as protection? Yeah. Sorry, honey. The washer dryer helmet stays on during sex.
I'm gonna get started on you.
Oh!
I don't know you at all or anything.
It's exactly what it looks like. All right, so no, I'm not trying to date the toaster. All right, Blenda, I think we gotta come clean. I think they're on to us. All right, you got me. So this is Date Everything. Hello, my name is Alex. This is Date Everything. This game is about you, well, dating everything. We got this through Dare Drop. There's a Dare Drop challenge to do a cosplay. So I'm cosplaying as a washer dryer. I think washer specifically. Because, here, I'll go into full screen so you can see. Because, well, as we all know, Eggo, you can see, right? It's an Eggo. So Eggo makes great, like, frozen waffles, but what you don't know is they make great washer dryers. So I'm cosplaying as a washing machine, specifically. And you know it's a washing machine because it's a little bit unbalanced. And if you press the latch and open it up, and I'm the laundry. Maybe I'm cosplaying as the laundry. I'm the dirty laundry, and what you do is you take this mango-flavored laundry detergent, and you pour it into the washing machine, i.e. my mouth. Delicious. I mean, laundry detergent-y. And then you close her back up. Make sure the latch snaps so it stays nice and closed. Then you go like boop, 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 and then it goes and it, oh no, it opens. Oh no. And then the laundry's getting washed. And then on my penis, I have a slightly smaller Eggo box that is the dryer. I'm just kidding. So one of the dares was to cosplay something in the game. The other dare was to craft a dateable object. Ideally one that is not already in the game. And good news. Blenda, would you like to introduce yourself rather? She is the hottest blender this side of the Mississippi. She comes from money, as you can tell. She has like a pearl necklace, very classy shades, a nice like very regal headband kind of deal, and some nice gloves. So, you know, she seems like the kind of gal that you'd see at the opera, maybe at the horse races, at like a fancy ball somewhere, some kind of elegant evening. However, eagle-eyed viewers might notice the bra that she's wearing. It may or may not say fuck on it. This may or may not be the fuck bra. So, you know, she's got a naughty side. She's got a horny side that, listen, we all have a horny side inside of us. You know, some of us are more out and proud with it than others. Some of us keep that kind of guarded. That part of our personalities, not for all to see necessarily and enjoy. But Blenda's hanging out with us tonight. We've kind of invented the lore that, yeah, she's like, she comes from money and she has, you know, a bunch of stuck-up friends, and, you know, she likes the elegant stuff. Whoops. She likes the elegant stuff, but she's secretly into gaming. She's secretly a gamer. So she's hanging out with she snuck out to like from her like stuck up friends and shit like that. She's hanging with us tonight. So tonight she's a gamer. And that's why she busted out the fuck bra. No, I did not buy a bra for this occasion. I borrowed Gracie's. I asked her, Gracie, do you have duct tape and also a bra I can borrow? And she said yes, and did not question why. I told her about the game, and she said, Alex, I've got the perfect bra for you. So yes, this is my wife's bra. Not only did she willingly let me borrow it, but she encouraged it, knowing that I would show it to strangers on the internet. I really want to make sure the fuck part is like very front and center, because that is perhaps my favorite part. So, that gets you caught up on what the fuck this whole thing is. We're playing Date Everything. We just talked to the trash. In this game,
but
you have...
I am pretty sure you're not up to the challenge of riding with me. I have, like, really high standards.
In this game, you have magic glasses that let you talk to every thing in your house. And everything is dateable. Everything you can, like, make them... you can become friends. You can become lovers. You can also become, like, brutal enemies. And everything in the house has, like, its own personality. And... a lot of them are exceptionally horny. Some of them are kind of standoffish. We talked to the Garbage just before you guys popped in. Garbage was kind of like, I don't know, he was kind of standoffish. He was playing hard to get. There's dudes and dudettes. There's all walks of life are represented. Yeah, the Garbage guy, I wasn't too impressed. The bed, her name is Betty. The bed, you'll have to be careful. You have to be careful, because when you all interact with the bed, you will feel things that you don't want to feel about an inanimate object. So the bed, I will warn you now, you will feel emotions. You will feel emotions. So that's going to be a thing. And we're talking to the toaster right now. I never talked to the toaster. And yeah, so that's the story. It's a fun game. It's a very fun game. Very fun game. Thank you again, Mallory, for that raid. Mallory, do you have any clips you want to share? Because it was super nice you rating us when we're playing this stupid game. Yeah, show them Blenda. Oh yeah, oh yeah. How much time did it take to make the helmet? Probably like half an hour. Not very long. Not very long. I'm steaming up on the toaster. Can you blame me? Can you blame me, man? But yeah, everyone knows the Blenda. Yeah, gloves and the bra. That's right, the fuck bra. That's right, that's right. Also, Meerkat has a fucking Firefly. That's a good question. How did that get in there? That's pretty impressive. Is an old money Osterizer or a new money Vitamix? She's a ninja blender, so I think that tells you everything you need to know about her. It's definitely new money. Definitely new money. No question. No question. Oh, Aaron, have you played the game before? Because you already know about Betty. You already know about Betty, dude. If you know about Betty, you're already there, man. You're already there. Because, yeah, it reminds you of your mom. Okay, well, that would be uncomfortable. Because, yeah, the first time all of us saw Betty, it was like, oh, this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. Oh, shit, is that... yo, Meerkat, is it a Meerkat? Is it International Meerkat Day? Did I miss that detail? Because if it's International Meerkat Day and I'm not naked right now, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm sitting here fully clothed like a chump when it's Meerkat's birthday, what the fuck? Tomorrow. Okay, well, tomorrow, Meerkat, your present will be under your bed, and by under your bed, I mean under your butt cheeks. Here's the clip from Mallory. Oh, it's scary. The fuck was that? Oh dear God!
Coming from God?
He's shitting on you.
Are you there? It's me, Grimace Shake.
But where? Oh! Oh, and dead! My concern was that it would get her, but I was hoping she would have time to like react. There was no reaction. It was just instant explosion. I love the face.
Where's that coming from? God?
It's weird because he's like lighting up that area, and then he waits. and just instant snipe. Honestly, incredible comedic timing because like it's like oh yeah, it's quiet now, right? We're fine. Are we safe? And then you were not safe. I'm impressed he saw you from there because it looked like he was just lighting up that one area. But then he lit her ass up, goddamn. That's brutal, but quite funny. Thank you, Mallory, for sharing your misfortune with all of us because that was delightful. Yeah, searching for the... Yeah, I never saw it. All I saw was suddenly a missile slapping our dicks, and then it was just instant death. Did you forget to wipe it? When you said putty knife, do you mean the poop knife? Oh, you know about the poop knife, right? Yeah. First I knows about the poop knife, not poof knife. All right, let me drink some more of my laundry detergent. That this definitely is. Yeah, Mallory. Yeah, the real ones know about the poop knife. There's a viewer on Jabroni Mike's stream called Poop Spoon. That always makes me smile when I see their screen name. The Poop Spoon is powerful. Thank you again, Mallory, for that raid. That was very sweet of you. Even though I'm playing some weird dumb shit, Mallory was playing like a normal video game, like a normal person. It was more Dark Souls, right? Let me scroll it just to be sure. But she was playing it last night. We were all hanging out with her. Actually, I'm gonna do a shout out just to be sure because I think I missed it. Bam. Oh, it's blueprints. Oh, cool. Been some blueprints. Yeah, she was actually. I'm trying to think if I caught a previous blueprints stream. I know we were watching some Dark Souls last night though. Mallory says we love the weird shit. Well, thank you for indulging the weird shit because it was one of those where like I was thinking earlier like it's gonna be weird if somebody raids and yeah before I could like vocalize the thought it happened. Extraction versus disposal. Lady Orchid, you're a goddamn genius. You're a goddamn genius. What about the poop fork? That's for if it's a salad. All right, but thank you again, Mallory. Very generous. Mallory's a dear friend. You should all be jealous. We got to hang out with Mallory and Aaron earlier this year. They were in town. Some family stuff. I got to hang out with them for a bit. Got to hang out for dinner. They got to see our under construction kitchen, which is now done, by the way. And it's great. It's great to have a functioning kitchen because when you just don't have a kitchen for like 4 or 5 months, it's very sad because there's no cooking and the fridge was hard to reach and like doing any amount of dishes was a goddamn chore. So it was a time for sure. But yeah, kitchen's looking great now. It's all good. So all is well. And yes, and the sassy blender. Who could forget the sassy, sexy blender? Did it turn out how we want? It did. It did. We're happy with it. It took a little bit longer than we hoped it would, but these things, they take time. You don't want to rush perfection. When you've eaten a lot of corn, that would make sense. That would make sense, Farside. When somebody ate something valuable like a ring, yeah. You want to extract it carefully. Right, friends. Let's get back to the games. We're chatting up this lovely lady who is a toaster. And our opening line, maybe this was a bold choice on my part. The opening line was saying, oh, maybe we could, you know, like get to know each other by writing music together. And she's like, whoa, what do you think this is? This ain't no amateur hour shit. I have very high standards. Is the Japan trip? Yes. So we're going to Japan we'll be leaving this coming Monday morning. And when I say Monday morning, I mean at like 4 a.m. So basically Sunday night, depending on how you slice it. It's in less than a week, and I am buzzing with excitement. I am anxious, but the good kind of anxious. It's very exciting.
Guitar, striking a glamorous pose.
Glamorous pose. Is the guitar pick like a cookie or a biscuit, maybe?
Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas.
Okay, she's delightful. I don't know where she's been all of our lives, but I'm down for all of this.
¿Qué tal?
Miranda. Not a very toaster-esque kind of name, but we'll still take it. Are there more fireflies? Are they multiplying?
We're the best musical group around here by a lot.
By a lot. Are there other of her? Are there like more toaster ladies? Maybe there's like because there's bagel toasters that specifically only toast one side. There's the convection air fryer over there. What else? What else? I don't know. Maybe she like frequently collaborates with butter knives, other things. What kind of music do you play?
All kinds. Pop, Gregorian chanting, barbershop, whatever we feel like. If that dial is on 7, then siete we go.
There's gonna be a party, Lady Orca? Hell yeah. Firefly party. I could hardly believe my eyes with 10 million fireflies. Gregorian chanting?
Okay, I took a lot of hit from the migas too when I suggested this, but that cheese is so relaxing.
She's not wrong.
For real, if I can't sleep, too hot and bothered, put on a
I do that too.
thing, let my eyes just drift around the paint on the ceiling and vamos.
But know that toasters can relax
I'm
too.
unconscious in like 2 minutes. Just had a thought. Maybe I'll sing for you sometime.
Aww. Mosquitoes and wasps. Actually, I mean, are fireflies bad? I thought fireflies were pretty chill. I feel like they're pretty good to have around. Mosquitoes and wasps can eat a dick, but yeah, fireflies I think are pretty good. This song was written about Iowa. That actually is a cool fun fact, Mallory. If I'm lucky.
And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes?
Oh, and Grounded. That's right. That's right. Who was it? Alina was playing Grounded last night when they raided us, or 2 nights ago, I think. So yeah, some of our friends have picked up Grounded. We got to play Grounded with Aaron and Mallory some time ago.
Oh, and obviously...
It's a very good game, and there's a new one coming out.
Toast? I'm here. Okay. Busy, sexy little tostadora with a gig coming up.
Tostadora.
The toast. Hasta luego.
Alright, so Toaster Lady is great. We have 3 more uses of stuff before we have to turn in for the night. I think it was Aleph suggested maybe we go upstairs and chat up something in the exercise room. Let's go to the exercise room. We haven't done anything in the exercise room yet. So I'm down for suggestions. There's the obvious one. There's the obvious one, which is the exercise ball. Giant bulbous ball. I mean, what's not to like? There's tennis racket. There's weights, you know, dumbbells, that kind of thing. There's baseball. There's basketball, football. Now, is that the same as tennis racket? I mean, they're different sports, but just racket sports maybe. Box of, I think, holiday decor. Smaller ball. There's yoga mat, maybe Yoga Matthew. Treadmill, and various awards. And a shelf, and the kitty cat clock. And a fan. There is a basement. I did not know that. I did not know that. Let's see. If it were up to me, I'm thinking exercise ball or treadmill. I'm thinking one of those two. I'm definitely down for suggestions, but that's kind of what jumps out at me. Also, I wonder what the neighbors are thinking as I'm going around, presumably fully erect, as I'm just like walking around my house and just getting horny constantly with all the objects in my house. And there's AC, or at least a ventilation. A TV. Thinking treadmill. All right, treadmill it is. Now, kind of odd that the treadmill is facing this way and the TV's over here. You think you want to be able to watch TV while you're treading it up? All right, treadmill. Let's do this thing, baby.
You're forced to crane your neck upwards as you try to take in the entirety of the blonde Viking towering over you.
Well, you have maybe he might, Farsi. He might be onto something.
A truly intimidating figure.
And he's strong silent type.
He says nothing for several minutes.
Minutes.
You begin to wonder if perhaps your cross-trainer is broken.
Oh, God. All right, good intro. The wheel penis, it fucks. The wheel penis works. I don't see this a lot about wheel penises. A real wheel penis. But, it works. It works. What's up, Will? The wheel penis. You missed the wheel penis. So is Kristoff okay?
What is okay? I am not an oak. And what do trees have to do with hay?
He's made a weird noise there, bro.
I see. You must be foreign.
Yes, I am.
You speak strangely, but I'm willing not to kill you yet. We seem to be communicating.
All right, so maybe he thought he had to kill me first.
Of course! Would you not try to kill a stranger who woke you from a dream of battle with large-breasted opponents?
That's awfully specific, but you know, I also would be upset if that dream is interrupted, so valid.
Exactly! It is indeed great to understand each other. Would you now like me to try to kill you?
I usually am more of a long walks on the beach kind of guy. Yeah, I'm good for now.
Oh, come now. It will be grand. If you're nervous, I can use the same techniques I use on the baby equipment in my village.
Like equipment for babies?
Only to train them. An adult truly letting fly with a young one is a waste of perfectly good child-sized violence.
I feel like I'm supposed to be disgusted or like put off by this, but I find myself agreeing with this man in ways that I feel like I shouldn't.
I feel it. The surge of violence within me.
Okay, that's concerning.
Come to me at this place with your weapon. Next we meet, and glory shall be mine!
Alright, well. That was like pretty normal, honestly. We've seen some pretty weird shit. Alright, so you all know what this is gonna be. We saved the best for second to last. So, here's this mystery object. I think I can
The
guess.
stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their
Yes, they're
shoulders,
accessories.
frame their delicate features.
We're all in agreement. They're accessories. Nothing weird going on here. Nothing weird whatsoever. So this, sure enough, is exactly what I'd hoped it would be.
Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
So that is our bag of sex toys. Oh, and Skylar knows what's up.
So, that little bag that's in the dresser next to your bed?
Yeah, the garbage guy I wasn't too impressed by. Although I think everybody can be made into lovers, so you just have to like choose your dialogue points carefully.
Sex toys.
Toys? Pleasure is not a game, darling. But at least you didn't call me a marital aid.
Benoit is gonna have some pretty choice dialogue and themes.
There.
All right, is everyone okay with PG-13 plus conversational topics?
You want to skip me? That's fine.
But at least they have the wherewithal to give us the option in case that,
I
you know,
can have
would be
plenty of
weird
fun
for some
all
folks.
by myself.
Can't be having that all over my monitor. And it's like, no. We're okay with discussions of well, everything that is this person.
Okay, have funsies.
Thank you, Skylar.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
I really appreciate the tentacles and the butt plug, like just kind of off in the distance. the fuzzy cuffs. It's and I didn't even notice. I did not notice the beads. Oh my goodness, that's just delightful. Who could forget you? Now what's their name, I wonder?
I'm Benoit, your partner in play.
Benoit, okay. I don't know what kind of like pun that would be on some kind of sex device name. But I don't doubt that it's some kind of pun. Now we can deny I've never used a sex toy. I can say I don't remember you and I doing this. Or we can be like, no, wait a goddamn second.
What many call sex toys, yes.
There you go. There you go. Yo, what's up, Pelican? You're here just in time. Thank you. I've got the fit. That's right. I've got the fit myself. I'm cosplaying as a washing machine. An Eggo branded washing machine. We know they make great frozen waffles, but little people know they make very good washers and dryers. And then we have Blenda, the crafted, sultry blender that the blender that I've crafted into being a dateable object. She's hanging with us tonight, and we're talking with Benoit, who is an amalgamation of sex toys.
I prefer to call myself your ruin.
That too.
It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
Actually, I see 2 eyebrows being raised.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
I probably put my penis inside of you. Probably, yeah. We'll see we bought the sex. Yeah, we wouldn't just like end up with a sex toy on accident or as a gag. No. We would confidently buy and own something like this. We don't fuck around.
You think you could afford me? Please, no, that wasn't it. Gag gift.
Oh, is that what it really
They
was?
look absolutely disgusted.
Ah,
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal.
that is pretty disappointing. What object is this character from? Well, they're in the mysterious bag next to our bedside table.
Some friends
So-
of yours thought they were hilarious.
So we can make some assumptions based on the fuzzy cuffs and the
You moved into
butt
this house
and the
your
anal
friend
beads
brought you a big box.
and the butt plugs and the
You
paraphernalia.
opened it up to find what else? A smaller box.
Yo, what's up, Iggle Wiggles? The harness too? Yeah, got the harness there too.
You opened that to find another small box. And so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box, and there I was. A bright-eyed virgin. Yours for the taking.
The trash guy. The trash guy was very unimpressive. Like he had like the trash hobo thing going on for him, which was great. Like he had a vibe that was quite good. But then like talking to him, he was very uninterested and very unimpressed. Very much the hard to get type.
There's still time to rectify that.
Oh. All right, I think that's the thumbnail. I think we found the thumbnail. New and heart-shaped, and it's making anime face, like not quite a Higao face, but yeah, try me. Try me before buying me? No, probably after buying. Probably after buying.
Oh, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time.
Were they just a butt? I think they were many things, but yeah, probably primarily a butt plug.
So how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
All right, so can we cuddle and get to know each other first? I feel I have to say, oh hell yeah. Given, I mean, listen, it's what Blenda wants. She's got the fuck bra on. She's ready to roll. You know, I am more of a get to know you kind of guy personally, but I don't know. I feel like we have to, you know, consider Blenda's needs. I could just, you know, put all these expectations on her instead. Speak the truth. That's right.
I knew you couldn't stay away much longer. Come here.
Is this gonna be our first character to just stuff up our ass?
Takes you by the hand, guiding you to lie down on your bed. What happens next is a blur of sensation.
All right.
Benoit is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind.
Your own mind, even.
You've never experienced anything like it. And you know, you'll never be the same again.
Changed forever. All right. So we had a nice time with Benoit, and now, you know, the dessert to cap it all off.
There's a
Here's Betty.
supernatural darkness around your bed when you enter. A strange void that makes you
Not
feel
just your mind, Iggle Wiggles. And that's not easy, blowing not just your own mind. That shit takes flexibility.
nightmare. There's almost no other way to phrase it.
A living nightmare, he says.
You really don't think you could do it?
Oh my. You were not wrong. Is this the uncanny darkness we've heard about?
Is that really something you want?
Some kind of rumor.
It would be fun for me, but I don't think it's really your thing.
You know, sex and horror have always gone hand in hand.
Are we gonna have a wet
It's
nightmare?
not the worst idea, is it?
A lot of eyeballs. A lot of eyeballs and a, like, tummy that's a mouth. Yeah, they're about to have a wet nightmare, guys.
Well, yeah, of course. But you've watched me work.
Wait. Wait, I thought that was Betty talking. You're telling me this has like a soft voice? Okay, now my penis is confused.
And you never really seemed all that into it.
Y'all know about wet dreams, but wet nightmares. And that's where the future is. And by future, I mean, I guess where the future of this game is going.
Oh, I didn't?
What was it you said? Oh, yeah. It was, oh God, why are you doing that? Is that really necessary? Now that's just excessive.
I remember it.
You're a horse, and you sound like a nice lady, and my brain and the stirring in my loins is confused.
You weren't even watching. You were looking through the cracks of your fingers. Give it up, Betty. My work is not for you, and that's all right.
Nightmare's gaze falls to you then.
Nightmare.
And you feel a shiver run down your spine.
That's one of my favorite characters from Soul Calibur 2.
Boo.
Nightmare dissipates, but the air of dread that accompanies her takes a little while to clear.
Now, Betty was saying she has a hard time like resting and sleeping. Maybe this is why.
Betty sighs, her shoulders slumping.
Oh, guess I should have seen that coming.
Were you trying to have nightmares?
Well, maybe. I just thought maybe if I had nightmares. I mean, I already sleep poorly. But maybe in a nightmare, I could find some small moments of joy with my beloved.
And who is the mysterious beloved?
Nightmare doesn't usually take requests. But since we're such good friends, I figured maybe she'd give me a sexy nightmare.
Yeah, it really was a wet nightmare. I mean, is our guy into it? Sure, let's say we're into it, sure.
Me too. Okay, see how this strikes you.
All right, hit me with it.
I'm being hunted by some unseen monster or being.
Okay.
My heart is racing. My knees are weak.
Arm
I'm
spaghetti,
stumbling
right,
and
I know the
tripping
lyrics.
as I fall, and I close my eyes knowing the end is coming. But I don't die. I turn to see my beloved standing over me, a bloody knife in their hand.
Oh wait, your beloved is the... Wait, okay, I'm confused.
I'm saved, and I thank my rescuer in the only way I know how.
Oh, they got the bad guy and then sexy times after.
Toe-curling kiss.
Okay, still counts.
But then, I'm on my back again, and my beloved's hand wraps around my neck.
Okay, listen, I've seen the first, like, 6 seasons of Archer, so I know where this is going.
I can't breathe. I can't cry out. I can't make a sound.
Yes, scare-roused.
Together forever, they whisper, raising the knife high in the air.
That's a fucking nightmare, all right.
Sweat alone and afraid.
Yeah, some real Cheryl energy, Eggle Wiggles. Eggle Wiggles know what's up.
You see?
So, we'll say we kind of get it.
Right? That's a pretty tame example. But there's all sorts of possibilities. Nightmare really seems to think I shouldn't be bothering with all this dream stuff. She thinks there's a much simpler solution to my problems.
You're not my supervisor, that's right.
But I don't know who she is to talk anyway. She has the same problem I do.
Oh, Nightmare's also restless. That's strangely fitting.
She just deals with it differently. It's not my place to say.
Ah.
Please, let's forget I said any of that.
Consider it done.
Thank you so much. I'm already having trouble sleeping. I don't need betraying a friend's trust on my conscience. It's funny, I was just thinking of you.
Of us? Of humble old washer-dryer Alex me?
Like that happens a lot, honestly. I think of you, and here you are. It's a shame I can't seem to manage that at night.
I literally sleep on you every night.
Guess there's no point in hiding it now. You're the one I've hoped to see.
Oh, it's us. Oh my. I was legit thinking it was like the pillows or something, or like what's another, or even the sex toy. I was thinking like there was another object near the bed that she was like always pining for.
Tortures me with your proximity.
Oh god, are we the one that stabs her in the dream? Okay, well now I feel bad. I don't want to be stabbing people in their dreams, man. He'll say, what?
Please, don't pretend to be surprised. For years, it's been just you and I here. And I've had to
That
watch
angelic look.
Angelic look on your face.
Hold on. It's surprising sometimes. Just like I'm glad this thing closes pretty well, but there are times where it's like, fuck, I'm having a hard time getting it open.
When I was at the warehouse, I never had this problem.
Oh, the bed warehouse. I guess. Wait, is that like their mom? The bed warehouse, is that like their womb? When I was in the mattress shipping container.
But the day I was delivered to you, you laid down. And
oh, get the lovey-doveys. I'm in trouble. I never slept so well before you. Oh, there we go. We can lean into it, man. Oh yeah, we're making Betty the happiest bed that ever was in our house. That's what I was made for.
Over the years, I'm a free bed, you know.
Understandable.
But I'm at my best when I'm in love. And since the day I became yours, I haven't had a good night's sleep. I know it's a lot to lay at your feet. Especially knowing we have to sleep together night after night.
Now, I'm willing to go along with this so long as she's okay with us trying to date literally every single object in the house. So as long as she's okay with us maintaining some free spiritness.
I don't know if I can keep this to myself any longer. I know it's a lot to digest, so please take some time to think about it.
All right.
I'll give you some space to sleep tonight, and we can talk tomorrow.
And by space, she means we're still gonna sleep inside of her. Do we already have her answer? I think we gotta roll with this, man. I think we have to lean into it. I don't think it's even an option at this point. Where do we fuck the bed? How's about we take this to the couch, m'lady? Yeah, I'm with Mirka on this. It's like, listen, we're already down for all this.
Give yourself the night, even if you think you know what you'll say.
Okay, she still wants to be clear-headed about this.
Sleep well tonight.
And then we'll sleep well. And as luck would have it, we're out of energy now. So, sure enough, the sleepinage begins. However, one thing to consider. I've been ignoring my messages in Discord. Also, our work has been sending us emails. I guess I should take a look at what this is going to be.
I'll do it to your tights. Yo, it's your boy, David Most. Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH 19. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them?
Got him.
Might wife have a contract with the U.S. government? No.
Yeah, suck it, Bitewave.
I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin?
Yeah, fuck you, Franklin.
Night-night, nerds.
Okay, if I finished my bevy, by the way. I finished my bevy and we're going back to water. Which makes sense because since I drank all the laundry detergent now, it's time to, like, you know, start the actual laundry load, which includes real water. So it makes perfect sense. You have to, like, intertwingle it with laundry detergent and water together. Alright, so it's a good conversation, good presentation, or I guess email from David Moist. then Tinfoil Hat Man.
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing.
So it's a
He'll sober up
prototype.
soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people.
Ooh, things are heating up. How do you know all this? Is he Franklin?
It's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators.
Ah. We'll say I basically guessed that.
Sure. Whatever. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
Wait, hold on. Are we looping? Yeah. Isn't this a familiar conversation? How do you know all this?
I guess it's imperative
I think
that we trust each other.
Estoy looping. I think we're looping.
Trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this.
All right, can we do another full loop?
I created the Dateviators.
Didn't you just say you're running out of Wi-Fi?
Sure.
A free coffee house Wi-Fi?
Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi, and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering.
But he has time to repeat these things over and over again?
No circumstance.
Oh, darn.
To know you possess the prototype.
Okay, you just really wanted to emphasize that part, I suppose. Nothing else from Sam. Alright, cool. We're good on Discord. And then there was something else from the rumors, so a couple of things. So Betty had that spooky visitor. We didn't... I'm not sure how we can talk to the embodiment of nightmares itself. It might not be the same thing as the Permanent Shadows character. There could be criminal or romantic activity. It's true. It's true. Alright, how's about this? So, I am excited to begin the next day. I've already got some ideas on who to chat up next. However, I'm so excited. My bladder is sharing in the enthusiasm. So give me like 2 minutes. I need to get up and use little Hobbit's room. Take a little tinkle because that mango beverage was very good. But also, there was a lot of it. So give me 1 sec. I'll take a little Hobbit restroom break and I will be right back momentarily. You could probably hear the difference of me taking the helmet off. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I am back. All right. Oh, as I checked my phone real quick and I saw that our friend Chuck had posted a link to the stream in our friend group's chat, saying like, "Oh yeah, check out Alex's cosplay stream." It was very nice of him to say that, and of course I had to be like, "Well, technically it's a cosplay stream, but really it's just Alex wearing a cardboard box." Alex wearing a cardboard box with a hole cut out with an exceptionally large glory hole cut out of it. But still counts, still counts. There we go. We are back. We are back. We are back. Meerkat saying, "Yeah, let's be piss. Yeah, piss siblings." That's right. That's right, Will. Yeah, I mean, one of our streamer buddies, her name is Ilucat. She we've done a couple collabs with her over the years, and she'll pop into the stream sometimes. One of my favorite things she does with her stream is whenever she has to get up to use the restroom, she always calls it a tactical piss. A tactical piss, which is to say, well, it accomplishes a couple things. For one thing, especially if there's like a good time where like it's kind of quiet in game, it's like, oh, this is a good time for a restroom break. So let's be tactical about when we time our pee breaks. So it's like, let's do a tactical piss. But the other thing is that she always says, let's all go together. Like the idea is if we're all using the restroom at around the same time, you know, it's like our various, you know, nether regions are like all performing the same activity at the same time. All of our respective urethras are activating at the same time, and it's kind of sweet. It's like kind of romantic, you know. It's like, oh, we're all pissing together. It's like we're holding hands. All of our urethras are connected together. Every golden stream that touches the toilet all at the same time. We're all sharing this together. It's really beautiful. It's kind of romantic when you think about it. It kind of brings a tear to my eye. All right, but you won't see that out of me because the vision of my emotional piss thoughts will be obscured by my cool cosplay helmet. So let us continue, my friends. Only I have to lean really far away over this way to be able to see OBS so that I can select the right scene and get back to the games, my friends. By the way, I didn't even think to look how visible Blenda is from here. I think she's pretty visible. She's fairly visible. So as long as you can like see that she is indeed a blender and that she's like really classy and really sexy, and it's probably hard to see the fuck bra from there, but it's definitely there. It's definitely there, and that's what matters. She's quite visible. Good. And we're back to oh, hold on. You actually can't see the game yet. Did my mouse do? Where's my mouse? There we go. All right, cool. There we go. There we go. She blends in. Listen, Blenda is a classy lady, and you know she dresses to impress. She definitely means to stand out. Yo, what's up, Jet? Are there holes in the Eggo box? Well, there's not so much a hole as there is a service window, or not service window, a service door, I guess. Because this is I'm cosplaying as a washing machine. Washer dryer. We've determined that I think I'm the washing machine. Reason being that I drank one of these mango beverages and I would open the door to take a sip every time. So I think the idea is that this is the laundry detergent, so I'm the washing machine. This is the laundry detergent. And it's empty now, so we've completed the full load. However, no load of laundry is complete without water. So if you excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of water as well. And there we go. And there we go. And then you close it up. You close it up. As we all know, Eggo, because this is an Eggo waffle box, obviously. Eggo makes great frozen waffles, but they make a hell of a washer-dryer. Washer-dryer combo. And so you make sure the door is still up. You go, boop, 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 and then it starts going. It starts going, and then once it's all done, your laundry's nice and clean. Yeah. Are there holes? Oh, you mean are like holes to breathe from? Well, the good news is that like, you know, it's not exactly a sealed container. Not exactly a sealed container, but no, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. And even if I do suffer a little bit of suffocation, it's all in pursuant of art and the creativity of cosplay. It's all for the show, man. As we get, the show must go on. Must go on. All right, let's get back into the games and let us continue. Start the next day. A week has gone by, or no, actually, I guess a week will have gone by on Monday. So what are some other dateable objects we should consider? We were chatting up of course, the bed will be something we'll continue for sure. We could maybe chat up the sex toys again, because we had like an experience with them earlier. It feels like something maybe to re-engage with. The alarm clock, that's a good idea. The alarm clock might indeed be a morning person. Let's chat up the alarm clock.
You see a slim...
It's a kitty cat fella.
In a well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention.
Is this a furry clock fella? He's so dapper. What a dapper gentleman catboy fella. And I thought my clock medallion was great, but this guy's taking it to a whole new level. Also, I appreciate how all of the clocks in the house are all cat themed. So presumably every single clock would tie back to this one fella.
A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Actually, yeah, I don't think he's a furry. I think he's like yeah, there's a difference between a catboy and a furry. This is absolutely a catboy, no question.
Tick, tick, tick.
Lyme disease is no joke.
Why have you come?
Listen, the number of times my wife has asked me that same question, I just clean myself up in shame.
I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
Bro, I live here. I appreciate the beauty of time or whatever with you. Specifically.
Oh, well, I can certainly make time for that.
I knew he would like that.
Perhaps you
I'm a charmer.
know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am.
His little gloves? Oh, the gloves are good. The gloves are good.
But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
Do Thursdays work for you? Emphasize every third word.
You mock my elocution?
It is kind of adorable.
I speak with elegance, precision, timeliness. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment.
I don't even know who you are yet. Who am I getting an appointment with exactly? Yeah, we'll phrase it this way.
Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at your service.
I was thinking maybe it would be Tom, because like as a tomcat, but that works. Oh, he's got the little kitty cat slippers. That explains the obsession with time and kitty cats.
It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time.
You think his favorite magazine is Time Magazine? Is he Timothy Chalamet? No, I think he's Timothy Catlamet.
Safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
Of course I'll respect your schedule. I'm not some Neanderthal.
Thank you. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early, do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time.
Alright, so we have a date for later today at noon.
Catastrophe. Untimeliness. See you then, and not a moment before.
Chalamet. But can we introduce the word cat into it somewhere? Oh, well, there it is. It's noon. It's right now. I guess that whole conversation took us 3 hours. Holy shit. Oh, it's gonna be noon tomorrow. Okay. Noon tomorrow it is. Alright, so. Yeah, so Jet kind of nailed it. There's a very impressive list of voice actors and actresses that contributed to this game. For one thing, the tutorial lady, voiced by Felicia motherfucking Day, which is pretty sick. There was a few others that were like had like interesting names. I think that's a fairly well-known voice actor. Ben Starr. Yeah, there's Timothy. Yeah, Bryce Papenbrook. Now, what are some other roles this person's done? Ben Starr's huge. There you go. So the I don't know if it was like a big budget or what, but somehow they got a lot of folks for this one. You know, speaking of tutorial lady, let's check in with Skylar, see how she's doing.
What can I do for you in my main menu?
We want to talk about you, Skylar.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
We talk about our relationship?
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
Main character in Danganronpa. Oh, that is huge. Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online. Those are ginormous, and that's impressive. We'll say, do you like me?
Not yet, but
Not
there's
yet.
still hope for you.
There's still hope.
Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way. Let's go back up a menu. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
I wonder if the way to like level up friendship with her is to talk about like the game's features.
Subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
How do the date viators work in the first place?
Vibrations. I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory?
Can you date string?
Not bad at all. It's just a model for how matter might be constructed. First theorized in the 1960s.
She's telling me about the good vibrations. I'm picking up the
Theater
excitations.
technology is based on thing theory.
Ah, of course.
Theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
I'm listening. I'm just refilling my water from my laundry load right now.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
There we go. A Beach Boys reference, I would never Formidable Thunder, but yes, that's exactly it. What's Gestalt?
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did.
All vibes,
And
baby.
once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength.
Steve Bloom, ooh, I do want to see what character he voices.
Thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently.
I appreciate every time I hear her say the word thingness.
Spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you
Anime?
can use any term really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences.
D-A-T-E, date!
Date viators vibrate along each of these anima. That's
I've
why
cracked the code.
when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that?
I feel like wiggling a little myself, honestly. A lot tick in, but I believe it.
Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders.
Alright, boys, she's telling us about her inner workings. If you catch my drift.
I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Hold on. Is my wife watching? Sweetie, you back there? Okay, no, I think we're in the clear, boys. I think we're in the clear. Here we go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm kind of into it. Yes. Also yes.
Oh, cool.
Skylar points to her own dateviators and invites you to look
All right,
closely.
so we're going in.
See, there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This
see it.
is my suspension. It keeps these dateviators running. It's not doing great.
The suspense is impressive. Isn't that for cars usually?
Ding ding! That's exactly the thing!
It's the thing, I found it! Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Meerkat. It's like, listen, we're like less than a week into knowing this person.
It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
What does that mean?
Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here.
There's some wild shit. She's not wrong.
Talking to objects. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything.
It's kind of weird. At least she acknowledges it. All right, well, how can I help?
Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened.
Okay, I can believe. Let's all believe together. Let's all put our hands and our penises together and really, trying to believe. All right, I think I did it. I think I believed. I believe in it now. I think we've cured it. Yeah, it's an impressive list of voice actors. It's kind of wild.
For that. It really means a lot to me.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
That went well. And now we have, let's see, how much we have? Three uses left. So the last one will be reserved for Betty, because she's our girl. The second to last one will be for the sex toy. Arriving at the Betty station. We'll be there shortly. Does anybody have any suggestions or requests on like either places or rooms to investigate? We could try oh, is that a I just noticed the handprints, the fingy prints. No, we could do the bathtub. We could do not do the toilet. The toilet was kind of disappointing. Yeah, I guess this would just be the sink, the bathroom counter. There's exercise ball. There is a fireplace. There is a yoga mat. There is a fireplace. There's ventilation. There's old sports stuff and teddy bears. There's a whole kitchen with a whole bunch of stuff. There's the fuse box and a toolbox and light bulbs, of course. There's the bedroom. We just came from there. There's the thermostat. We could touch the thermostat if you catch my drift. There's a cork board. Full office full of all kinds of things. Desk, chair, mouse, keyboard, which are apparently different objects. Desk. More garbage. And then here's the water heater. A couple other odds and ends in here. The fireplace, Jet raises an interesting point. Fireplace might be kind of cool. I'll be curious about the piano at some point as well. Especially like this is a really nice house this person lives in. Pretty impressive. Globe's a nice touch too. What about the rug? Can't date the rug. But yeah, maybe the fireplace. Oh, the wood or the fireplace specifically? I'm thinking probably the fireplace specifically. Although the boat's kind of cool too, honestly. Let's do the fireplace. Getting nice and warm. Oh my fucking god. It's Satan.
Defies description. He's fire given form. But despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
Bro, he's hot.
Hey, what up, hot stuff? It's about time we sparked up a conversation.
I appreciate he's got the stuff on his mantle that he himself is wearing.
I'm Dante, the fireplace.
A new dateable. His shoes are on fire too.
Sure, we just met, but you could think of me as an old flame.
You've been expecting me?
Of course. The hearth is the heart of the home. I seen what you're doing.
You've seen me. Dante Bosco? I'll confess I don't recognize the name.
Gotta get me fired up too.
I'll be curious to know what other roles he's had in the past. Kind of getting me fired up. Let's be into it. Let's be into everything, man.
Nah, not like that. Little freaky deaky indoor dork. Fired up.
Indoor dork?
And you need my help.
What kind of help?
Yeah, but it's all good. Because I've been waiting for the perfect student.
A student, you say?
Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines.
He's probably not wrong. Pickup skills, you say?
Yep. It's not always going to be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off.
I mean, sometimes it
Be
is.
it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need.
Oh, Avatar. Yeah, you know what? I can hear it. Jake from American Dragon, Jake Long, and Peter Pan. Oh, and Hook. Oh, cool.
I'm the master.
I do remember
and
Hook.
You're the perfect human to pass the torch to.
I do remember Hook, yeah. Just been around a whole lot of movies. That's awesome. Are you sure I'm worthy?
Hell yeah. Just look at you.
Oh, he was Rufio. Oh, shit. Not just any old character from that movie, but Rufio. Rufio was the man.
You're the exact right amount of smooth and rough around the edges. Like a piece of firewood. Full of potential. But right now, you're also kind of a soggy stump. I can make you crispy, baby.
Crispy? Yeah, I can definitely hear the Zuko voice for sure.
That with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame.
That's how it goes, man. That sounds good.
No sweat, hot stuff. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Any heat you give me, Blaze boy, bring it on.
Hell yeah! Tell you what, let's start.
Always get the little heart icon.
See what I'm working with here.
All right, you love me some good puns.
You up for it?
I'm ready. Fire away.
Seems like you're already getting the hang of this. All right, how about this? What up, hottie? Got a light? Because I think you just might be my perfect match.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What'd you think?
It'd probably work on me.
See? It's fun, right? But I just can't send you out there with my trademark material. I gotta show you how to come up with your own. Teach a man to fish and all that. How would you mix it up? Stir the coals, you know?
So I'd probably do a different punchline.
Okay. So what would you change it to?
Well, unfortunately, I don't have the sass for this one, so there we go.
Damn.
Need some work.
Somehow you managed to make that unfunny and uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats.
I'm both unaroused and willing to file a complaint.
Anyway, that shit doesn't even matter. You see, that was all a trick question. Or the lesson, I guess. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
As long as you're not relying on them, they can be pretty fun.
Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections in a deeper way.
We're going deep.
And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic one-liner.
I appreciate that he has like kind of a pompadour, but it's just a log underneath another log, or well, it's like it almost looks like a coconut shell or something.
You're gonna learn how to open the gates to someone's heart, get to know their soul, you know? You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth, but in a sensitive way.
But also rugged and hot and a little bit ashy.
Style, the way of the flame. Think you can handle it?
New item. I'm ready.
Alright! I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker.
All right.
Later!
It's a date! Alright. Now, obviously, the next thing to do is talk to the sex toy next to our bed and discuss what happened yesterday, since we had a little, an exploratory moment.
Benoit is in a graceful split on the ground, bending forward so that their nose touches their knee.
Oh my.
They smile when they see you. take their sweet time getting up.
They're getting something up.
Perhaps they intend to show off for you.
Well, well, well. Surprised you can walk without a limp after all that. I'm glad you came to see me. I thought it was a wonderful way for us to get to know each other better.
What's the way?
Aside from the obvious and surefire method, sex.
Which is what sex toys are known for. Also, hold on. Are those eggplant? Those are eggplant earrings. That's delightful. How did I not notice the eggplant? Well, okay, there's a lot to appreciate about what's going on here, but yeah, that was the detail I just noticed. Why don't we just bang instead? Good old-fashioned conversation.
Sex, for one. But aside from that...
But also...
They pull a small black and red box out from a drawer.
More boxes.
Sexy questions for sexy people.
You get the little hearts.
A card game designed to help couples working on their intimacy. Not that I need any help with my intimacy, but you seem a bit shyer than me.
You're right, I really ought to open up more. I know, I couldn't help myself. I was thirsty and the timing just felt right.
So we might as well make a game of it.
Benoit draws a card and reads aloud.
What is the wildest place you've made love?
I want to think of a funny answer, but I'm kind of curious what the options are. Hotel balcony, art museum at rush hour. So, like that one, I mean, you know, all right, fine. Like that one's a little bit wild. That one might like get you arrested. If we see this one, he might be like, I'm calling the FBI, sir. He says, what is this? What if we're the object? Now that would be an interesting like a bit of a plot twist. We'll see hotel balcony.
Oh, you have an exhibitionist streak.
Cause yeah, the art museum one, he'd be like, I'm calling the cops.
Hotels are a fun place to push the boundaries of your intimacy.
Benoit tosses the card aside, pulling another.
Hey, what's another one?
Okay, how about this one? Favorite place to be kissed?
I know the rest of these lyrics.
Oh, yes.
I know where that song goes.
For the record, my favorite place to be kissed is just above my hip. You know,
makes sense.
If you were curious.
I was curious.
Benoit rummages through the cards, frowning at the ones they pull up.
But they want the good ones.
Surely there are some more interesting questions than this. Oh, God, no, not this one.
Eventually, they finally pull one that puts a twinkle
a good one.
in their eye.
How many holes?
Describe your
Oh, okay, that one too. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was expecting something like, something more intense.
Oh, I'm not so one note, you know.
Sometimes you need to like have some variety. It makes sense.
Besides, it'll give me some great insight into who you are romantically and sexually.
Who is this character? They are the embodiment of sex toys.
And to sweeten the pot, I'll tell you mine too.
Show me yours and I'll show you mine. You got it. So anything both of us enjoy doing. That way everybody wins.
God, I suppose I'll just have to take the lead here.
The dinner and a movie one, it's like, oh, come on, that's too boring.
Benoit puts the card away, running a hand through their tentacle-like hair.
Which they have.
Now, for my perfect date. You invite me to your place. We have an intimate dinner that delights and satisfies without leaving us too full. After all, we have after-dinner activities to look forward to.
Like Twister, obviously. And maybe some premarital hand-holding, but whoa, you know, you have to take things slow.
You give me that look, taking me by the hand and leading me through your glorious, immaculately clean mansion.
Which we have. We definitely own a big, cool mansion.
Both of us know where we're going, but neither of us says a word. You open the door to your basement, where the vibes shift immediately.
Excuse me? Not where I thought this was going.
This is no ordinary basement. This is a dungeon.
Oh, it's a sex dungeon.
You bid me sit on a black leather couch as you sit across from me, snapping your fingers.
Alright, it's a sex dungeon.
And dressed in vinyl from head to toe, slithers out from behind some black silk curtains. offering me a shining silver tray covered in sex toys of all sorts.
So, just so we're clear, this implies that I have, like, a manservant just on staff at all times, just on retainer, ready to go, with full vinyl regalia, just with... This is his job. I mean, unless you're saying this is me, but my interpretation is that, like, I have, like, a little fella that just, like, fucking slithers around like a gremlin.
I run my fingers along the spread, acting as though I just can't decide. But we both know there's only...
Yeah, a little butler fella, a butler goblin man. Advanced and powerful? Silicone foot with a a condom. I mean, listen, she'd probably be into this, but we'll just go with something more vague.
Exactly. The Indominator.
Of course, who could forget the Indominator? Hold on, alright, hold on. I gotta open up for this one. What do we have here? So I see there's beads, there's, oh god, spikes, clamps, there's some swirling, there's twirling, there's plugs, there's clugs, there's slugs, there's dugs. 125 variable adjustment speed. Wow, that's a lot of speeds. 16 substances from moist to hurricane. Flagrant motions, over 22 of them. I like how the box is spiky. It's impressive. It goes both directions. It swings both ways, if you catch my drift. Impressive. And a little bit terrifying. Do you have to sign a release? Do you have to sign a release before you buy one of those things? Some kind of, not like it, well, it may be also an NDA, but I was thinking like some kind of thing that says, listen, if you fucking get if you get dehydrated and shrivel up like a raisin and die because you ejaculated for 30 hours uninterrupted, look, we don't tell you we didn't warn you, bro. Yeah, what if you just explain? That's what I'm saying, Jet. Yeah, what if it's too much?
You ask me if I'm sure, and I tell you I'm here for a good time. Not a long time.
I think we're talking about, yeah, like orgasming to death. You're just a fucking raisin at the end. You're just dry as the desert
sex
afterwards.
That follows is so intense, so messy, so taboo that its shockwaves are felt all over the world.
Oh, the Jedis are gonna hear this. They're gonna feel this one. They're gonna feel this disturbance in the Force, the sex force.
Tremble in their offices. Couples feel an unexplainable draw to do that thing they've been curious about, but too scared to try.
Okay, I do like the idea of Republicans in their offices, just like being like, for some inexplicable reason, I feel like I need to like legislate more things about women's bodies or some shit. Republicans being like, now for some inexplicable reason, I feel like we need to be more weird about trans people. Like, just suddenly they just have this urge.
The ripple effect of our joining causes a worldwide tidal wave of nut that ends in world peace.
World nut peace. Oh, hold on. Nut. There we go. There we go. A self-important fantasy. A worldwide tidal wave of what? Of nut?
You heard me the first time.
I did hear the first time, it's true.
Benoit puts the box of cards away, their gaze far warmer than when you started.
Yeah, their gaze, although unfortunately Pride Month is no longer, but it was a good month.
Well, now with that behind us...
Is this too sexy for stream? Oh no, this is nothing. Yeah, exactly. It's just like Meerkat. I mean, there are plenty of games that have like full boob and full other things, so yeah, this is nothing. Baldur's Gate being one of them.
How are you feeling? Shall we go for round 2?
I think we have to. Take me, you wild stallion.
Benoit's lips curve into a wicked smile.
Wicked.
We're going to have such fun.
Do we get to use the Indominator?
All that talk about the Indominator really seems to have wound Benoit up. Their voice whispers sweet debauchery into your ear, guiding you through complicated things that you'd never have managed yourself.
Oh, we didn't have enough, like, limbs or holes for him, usually.
When it's all over, you find yourself exhausted, but happy. There's a sweet safety in Benoit's arms, even when you're trying such new things.
New things. All right. Oh, you know what that means? It is nighttime. We have one bit of juice left in us, and we saved the best for... I mean, for some it might not be best for last,
to walk into your
but
bedroom with so
Betty's a
much
special one.
tension in the air. After all, this is where you go to relax and recharge.
We'll be recharging something, maybe.
But you told Betty you'd give her the day to consider her confession, and now she waits for you, seated at the bed like usual.
Actually, yeah, you're probably right. They probably are non-binary.
Struck by the realization that no matter what happens here, everything will change from here on out.
Will no longer just be bed and bed E. Will instead be
Thank you for coming.
something else.
I hope you got a good night's rest.
That's hard without you close to me. Aww. We can be sweet about it.
Oh, thank you for saying so. I slept even worse than I normally do these days.
Which is weird, because you would think beds would normally be the best at
I had too
sleeping.
much on my mind. And there's too much at stake here. I suppose there's no point in beating around the bush here, is there?
I mean, there's another bush we could be... I mean, do I don't have to say it, do I? It's kind of... Alright, anyway, moving on.
What do you think? Of me? Of the idea of us?
Alright, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I mean...
For us to be more than just two partners who sleep together every night?
Can we, you know, is it possible for a human person and a bed human person thing to not just be, you know, sleeping together platonically, but like, you know, maybe like, you know, what if like, you know, sometimes we like, you know, had like feelings for the bed. Now to be clear, this whole game is about, it's in the title, right? Date everything. And every dateable object in this game gives you three options. You can, like, date, which is to say become lovers, or become just friends, which is to say, you know, stay friendly, but there are boundaries, or be enemies. Be bitter enemies. Some characters, I think, are easier than others to, like, reach that obvious point. Others are more complicated. And Betty is kind of laying it out for us. So here we have the three choices. Is it even up for consideration? Is it even up for consideration? Of course.
Oh my god, really?
Of course. It wasn't ever even up for consideration. Was it ever even gonna be a doubt? Do we say we're in love, or do we want to see... Let's commit. Let's commit fully. Head over heels. My favorite Tears for Fears song.
This was a fantasy I'd take to the junkyard.
Oh, right, because well, no, I mean, wouldn't mattresses get recycled eventually? Well, I mean, probably a lot of them end up in the junkyard, let's be real. We sleep together every night, this is mean. But you're being in my bed, it's so weird. Does this mean?
Don't you worry your sweet little head about that.
Alright, but then how do we, like, alright, do I like roll up a little roll in the mattress, or like how's this gonna work exactly?
I don't expect you to sleep with me every night or ever, and you being with me doesn't mean you can't be with others.
Okay, good, because I fucked the sex toy like right there, and she probably saw the whole thing.
I have my own fun, after all. I'm just so happy we can be together now. I honestly don't even know where to begin. I feel like I know you so well, but I want to get to know you better. And you must want to know me better. After all, I've only ever been a place for you to lay your head at night.
And now we get to lay something else. Maybe? Again, it's kind of vague as to like what this leads to.
You've never seen me for who I truly am until now. Tell me what
Thanks to these glasses.
All I want to do is make you happy.
I think we should go to bed. Maybe we should have a date? Sure, I mean, that's the whole game, right? Now, the question is, like, how do you go out to a nice dinner and bring your bed waifu with you? Man shows up for a nice reservation. He's, like, kind of awkwardly holding this very large, this, like, presumed queen-size mattress with him.
Oh my god, please. I would love that more than anything.
Or maybe we order a pizza, maybe have some nice wine at home. You know, there are ways to have nice times without having to go out.
Where shall we go?
Watch a movie, get a bite to eat in the kitchen. Let's go let's go dancing. I would love to dance with our bed. That sounds very fun. Let's go dancing.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, let's go dancing with our
As
bed.
you enter the dining room, you're pleased to find yourselves alone. Mostly.
Okay, I was secretly hoping we were hitting the club, but that works too.
Hey, Rainy. Would you play us a little something?
That's the vinyl player.
I'd love to. You two.
A new rumor.
Betty answers before you can, clearly thrilled for the chance to show you off.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm so
She's into
happy
it.
for you. All right, cuties. Tell me what you're in the mood for.
Now, I did like Severance season 1 and 2. Do you have Defiant Jazz? Something fun.
Something fun? Coming right up.
Rainey plays a song that really seems to encapsulate the vibe between the two of you.
We have the vibe.
Betty takes your hand, and the two of you dance without a care in the world, smiling and laughing and forgetting for a little while.
Okay, well, it's not quite as cool as the club, but this still counts. It still counts, and we get to we haven't met her. We haven't like gotten her name yet, but we get to see that there's indeed a person inside of the record player.
There's only Betty and her radiant smile, her hand in yours, and her eyes sparkling as the two of you truly get down.
Get down with our bad
As Rainey
selves.
begins to yawn and the music starts to
Rainey,
wind
right.
down, you know you'll have to move on sooner or later.
Thanks, Rainy. That was just lovely.
It was my pleasure. I'm gonna turn in. But you two have fun.
Look how she has this. Oh, it's like a fan. It's like for fanning yourself, but it's all a bunch of different records.
That was so nice. I've never been on a date like this before.
Now, it's a shame we can't, like, date anywhere outside the house. I guess, like, the minute you leave the house, the glasses stop working. The first of many, or even better ones. I don't want to, like, overpromise, right? I don't want to set expectations too high. We'll say there'll be, we'll say there'll be even better ones. Like, we can go up from
I'm
this.
getting to spend time with you.
We can level
But
up
I
from
can't
just
wait
dining room
for
dancing.
Thanks again for tonight. This was truly magical.
You and Betty walk back up to your room, hand in hand, the air between you thick with a welcome sort of tension. You get the feeling that Betty may not be ready for the night to end just yet.
Oh, maybe.
She looks at you, expectant.
I mean, we already had some fun with the sex toy, but you know, surely there's like still juice left in the tank, right? Invite her into your bed. Now wait, hold on. But she is the bed. I'll confess, I'm not 100%. I'm understanding the mechanics of how it'll like. Anyway,
You've slept on Betty for years, but never truly slept with her. Tonight is a night
of firsts.
After tonight, you'll never look at your bed.
There we go.
Your room becomes a tangle of sheets, of bodies twisted into new and exciting positions.
Bodies twisted into new and exciting positions. A tangle of sheets within themselves. I mean, maybe the idea is like when the dateable form emerges, maybe the object remains behind. It's like the spirit or like the sprite of the object emerges, and like maybe that's what it is. Like maybe it's like it's not literally like transform. It's just like the energy that is inside that object. Maybe that's what it
You
is.
finally do go to bed. You sleep better than you can ever recall. Betty's soft warmth surrounding you, even in your dreams.
So that's my best guess on like how they would kind of explain like the logistics of how this all works.
This truly feels like the start of something beautiful.
Also, it's entirely possible that the whole point is not to just don't think about it too much. Like, don't overthink it. So surely we have made our first love connection, and of course it's with Betty, because I mean, come on, how could you not? And because we've reached a level, like some form of like new level with a dateable object, we get a new like contribution to our specializations, to our specs, if you will. Gives a little bit of empathy. We have some poise, some empathy. There we go. Good stuff. A pretty gosh darn good day, I should say. That said, we're out of the juice, I do believe. We're out of the juice, so let's turn in. So yeah, make sure our guy drinks lots of water, because lots of activity for sure. We know at noon, we have a date with Catfella. Doesn't have to be this one specifically. Just any of the clocks in the house. There's a bunch of them, and they're all cat themed, by the way. So, now things are humming along. There is some curiosity here with the fuse box. I'm thinking either fuse box or vacuum cleaner. Something very utility focused. Vacuum cleaner or fuse box. I'm feeling vacuum cleaner. Yeah, the more I think about it, I think it's got to be vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner, maybe self-help magazine? Maybe self-help magazine. Can I date the coffee stain on the table? No, I cannot. The remote? No. Lamp? I mean, we do love lamp. Oh, I can date video games. Man, well, yeah, actually, why did I not think of this sooner? Maybe I should just date video games. Wait, hold on. Is that video games? That kind of looks like a console. It also looks like just a box. Let's play it safe and have sex with the controller. How's that sound? Do I stick it out my ass?
The game console turns on.
Okay, it's a whole console. Cool.
Team 17.
Oh, that's the publisher for this game.
Sassy Chap Games.
That's the developer.
Moonsurgence. Resurgence.
That's not a real game, is it?
This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her.
I like the power cable and also, like, connect to the TV cables.
She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
Or should is she like MLG, like a pro gamer?
Here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
This is Luna. I do like the controller motif everywhere. That's delightful. Oh, the disc. Oh, the disc on the shoulder. That's fun, too.
Which way do you want to go?
Have we met before?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming.
I mean, if the night goes well, they won't be the only ones.
My Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
Yes, those are definitely words.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do exactly that.
The Zork!
That's right. Yep, those are real words.
Eat Zaker, worm!
I think I went to college with this person. This is like strangely familiar to me. Like all of this is some real theater kid energy. I went to school with some buddies like this.
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul.
Good job.
That ought to teach Celine and her goons.
Yeah, fuck you, Celine.
Near the compound of the upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders as well as surveillance class.
Are there sex dungeon class upholders?
We'll sneak our way in, and probably
downholders?
start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Oh, always. We have the right equipment?
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there.
Yeah, helps with stealth rolls.
Upholder tech is nasty.
It sure is, Me, I like to go in naked. I like to use the art of surprise.
Found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
When they see how small my penis is, it makes the guards laugh, and they double over, and they piss themselves laughing, and they fall, and then they pass out, and they die. Works every time. Should I just say I'm following her? Oh no, I'm following the marker. There we go.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
I was hoping the narrator was gonna say like, oh hey, yes, you're just, like, talking this through with this lady. You don't actually see anything, you're just imagining all this, but you're trying to go along with it.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk-picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Now, I don't think lockpicking is a copyrighted term, but sure, let's play it safe. Tell me more about yourself. You know, she seems like she's kind of all business.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside.
Oh my.
You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
I mean, if she's letting me watch her pick her own lock, that's very trusting of her. I really appreciate that kind of vulnerability.
Here we go. Upholder central inside. I'm seeing grunt class upholders who shouldn't be too bad. But there will be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
We can't have that. Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very.
Oh, but she's into it, though. I like the power button on the shoulder.
How do you suggest we do this?
Trying to date one of the guards. Guns blazing. Let's go sneak.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, sneaky for sure.
The shadow suit? There's no way they'll hear us coming.
And with my camouflage condom, they won't see me coming either.
With all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both Grunt
I'm covering her rear.
and upholders with ease.
Yeah, take that, surveillance and surveillance dude, idiots.
Choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are.
Oh, she's doing the voices for... Okay, this is kind of delightful.
Oh no!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening.
We have a vague idea of what's happening. Now, usually the video game has, like, stuff happening on the TV,
A
but...
vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor.
It's a little corny. I'm kind of really digging it,
The
though.
light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
They got her. Grab Luna and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway.
No homie left behind.
She is removed from the power of the strange weapon. She hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Oh, enjoying the ride, if you were. Oh, all right. She's into it. A wink and a smile.
Guess I don't have to whisper anymore.
She swoons.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end.
That's right. Enough hit points.
We're getting close. You want to press on, or should we take a crafting break?
Ooh. Crafting.
We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle.
Yeah. We can't go in unequipped. Underprepared, that's just a recipe for disaster. Let's get crafty.
All right. We can craft something really special using this workbench.
Mm-hmm. That's convenient. It's just kind of there for
We
us.
can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
You know, I'm not usually a big fan of survival crafting games, but here we go. What do we have in our... Does it take compliments?
Not much. We got zonked by that last encounter pretty hard.
And I hate when I get zonked.
Globule, 1 wood, and 1 scroff skin.
What can we make with it, maybe?
We'll have to find out. Okay.
I'm gonna
let's
say
get started with...
a quadruple shotgun, probably. So we'll start with the wood.
Got it. And then?
And then we attach the globule.
Got it.
As a binding agent, and then on top of that, you add on the scruff skin, and you got...
And then? All right. I don't think that's gonna give us anything we really need, unfortunately.
Okay, I thought I was onto
But
something.
there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together, and it's pretty globular.
Is that good?
Which is always good for defense.
All right, we'll take it.
The wood gives nice heft, raising our attack.
Mm-hmm.
The scroff skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort.
Now, does it have a flared base? I mean, you know, for aesthetic purposes, obviously.
An amazing new piece of armor from this. That'll help us in the battle ahead.
Right. The butt plugulins, that's right, who could forget?
Make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
All right, what's this boss bitch all about? What's her weak spot?
There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern.
Oh, of course, the regoliths, of course.
With moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
Okay, so it's another Luna. She's playing all these characters.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin.
With a vague accent, I like it.
Celine Moonrise, prepare to die!
You tell her, real Luna.
Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Okay, but now I'm confused because it's like, all right, so we want to, like, you know, get with this person, but, like, well, it's a Gollum versus Smeagol situation. Shoot in the face already. Who is Celine?
Who is that with you? Some low-level peon?
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, lady.
I always send those to the Drock pits. Do you need to know any more?
No, I think I got all I need.
Kill her.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
Yeah, you tell her, Luna.
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature.
A creature?
Forth.
Crescentia! Go!
Oh, and she's playing the monster. 360 no skip. Let's use the items.
Take this!
The thing we crafted.
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide.
Take that, Crescentia.
Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power.
Good thing we made that armor.
Battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall.
Hell yeah, we're gaming, I think.
Dead.
I think we're gaming. This is a little bit weird.
Wow. Did that without even a single save.
We're pretty cool.
Great job, Guile. I couldn't have done it without you.
Could this be something more? Ooh. I don't know. She seems like she's still all business. I think it would take more like repeated visits. We should play it safe. Let's play it safe.
You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly.
Mostly unwaveringly.
I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Sounds good.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
We achieve friends level.
My friend. This time
I think the idea is, I think all the characters can be like, go, like, you know, beyond the friend level, but I'm not actually sure. I mean, maybe if we would have said the other one, but I don't know. I'm not sure. It's always, like, you have to, like, consider, like, how are they going to react to, like, bold moves in that direction. By the way, we've reached noon. I think it's noon. I think we determined the second entry in the day is when it hits noon. Noon o'clock. Yep. We have a date. Actually, we can just do it this one here. Because any of the clocks all tie back to Timothy.
Almost late. Almost.
But we were punctual. Yeah. We went the higher ratio. Well, the good high ratio. All it takes to devastate you is a matter of time. Did I make it?
Yes, indeed. You're just in time. Tell me why you've sought me out. Aside from the pleasure of my absolutely sparkling wit and golden company.
I mean, you are very dapper. Get some advice, maybe. Advice on love and dating.
Oh, well, I can certainly help you out there.
I'm a little bit surprised to hear that.
My love life may be on hiatus, but as they say, a broken clock is right twice a day.
I hope he's not broken.
Timothy looks at you for a few moments, clearly expecting something.
I will smile kindly.
Yes, well... well, let us start with the most important thing, Timeliness, next to godliness, as they say.
They do say that. We'll say it's that important.
It is the most important.
The most important.
Imagine, if you will, you show up to a date showered and clean, but 2 hours late.
Oof.
Does your cleanliness matter then? I think not.
Pretty brutal. I'll say you're right.
Of course I am, old bean.
I'm not that old.
Oh dear, how me flies. I must away quite soon, but before I go, I want to be sure I've imparted my wisdom to you precisely as I meant to. What did you learn from me today?
If you show up disgusting and on time, you're good. Show up late to make a sexy and exciting first impression. We'll just say timeliness in all caps.
Exactly.
He likes the all caps.
Just so.
He's an all caps kind of guy.
Remember, there is always time for timeliness. Now leave me. I've run out of time for this conversation.
Keeping it short and sweet.
To speak again, find me at 3 p.m.
3 p.m. specifically.
Precisely at 3
Precisely.
in the afternoon. Farewell.
You got it. Alright, so we're good there. Is it time to interact with, say, the fridge? Or the coffee? Ooh, coffee maker could be kind of cool, actually. Or cereal. Whatever this is. I keep wanting to, like, opening it up, but I don't really see an option to do so. It seems like it opens, though. Maybe it's a pantry, basically. Salt and pepper, oven mitt. Just check the oven. Oh, I was looking for the here, I was looking for the vacuum. Yeah, let's go for the vacuum.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some
a little Power Ranger-esque, but I'm not complaining. Now, is the like threading around the it's the right, it's like the threading that is on like the roller heads of the vacuum. That makes more sense. He's got the utility belt. Okay, that's a cool detail.
No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression. Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up.
I need to plug him in.
And his lips pressed together.
Maybe he's a wireless vacuum and I need to like recharge his batteries. You okay?
What's that?
Alright. Is there like something stuck in you? And do I need to like turn you in reverse to lark up something?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Woo!
Good job, you did it.
Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Yeah. No, I remember college. I remember those years. In like a while.
I'm up to 3 hours.
That's, alarming. Have you incurred brain damage?
Right. Now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention.
3 hours? I mean...
Name's Hoover.
Can we talk about this?
Friends just call me Hoove, though.
New dateable scene. Matt, even. Henry Hoover. Hold on, what was that... Was that President Hoover's first name? Henry Hoover? I can't remember. Herbert Hoover, I think.
Here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up?
Don't go upstairs. Don't check the bedroom.
It was supposed to be my day off.
There might have been a whole packet of wet noodle. Oh, wet stuff would not do good for vacuum. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Sure. What
Who's
about?
gonna talk to the vacuum? The one who's the investigator? I'll say I bet you've been all over the house.
You know it. I've been everywhere except the crawl space, I think.
Crawl space?
I mean, you never know. There are always places I might not know about. I have heard rumors about a haunted attic.
Ooh.
Nah, but I'm sure that's nothing but hearsay.
I do want to know about the haunted attic.
Yeah? Just a rumor, I'm
Ooh, still a rumor though. That's a cool one, actually.
That's right. Grime scene.
Grime scene. I like it.
I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times. I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
Yeah, he does. Let's see, what kind of stuff do you investigate?
You wouldn't believe the sorts of things I'm called for to check out. The evidence I pick up gets to be real interesting sometimes.
He would, like, be besties with magnifying glass lady.
Hair, bits of your dead skin, fingernail clippings.
Lots of DNA.
Did I mention lots of your hair?
Yeah, probably. Probably a lot of that stuff. Yes.
I don't mind. Part of the job. Also end up finding buttons, lint, paper clips, coins, you name it. If it's smaller than a quarter, I've probably got one somewhere in here.
What if you run out of space, though?
I wouldn't worry about that. Plenty of room still.
You a little tired?
A bit. It's been a long week, but I enjoy working hard.
Better than hardly working.
A can of oil at the end of the day tastes all that much better.
Can of oil? I'll confess, I don't think I've ever lubed up a vacuum before. What do you do for fun?
Well, I used to do a lot of things for fun. I used to love watching a good game, especially with fellow fans.
Like the fan that's in the kitchen?
And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work.
And again, I guess unless it's a wetback.
These days, I don't know. I just felt a bit too cluttered. Nothing to worry about, though. Hey, it's been great talking to you. But I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while.
Are we gonna have some fun with our vacuum?
Maybe the two of us could.
Oh, I mean, a little something, I don't know. Maybe a little something. Yeah. You could do a lot worse. 'Cause I'd love to.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, that went well. All right, we have 2 uses left. Of course, we gotta talk to Betty. But you know what? It occurs to me, we've talked to the. Of course, I've talked to myself, the washer, but we haven't talked to the dryer yet. Oh wait, no. Hold on. I think the blue one was the washer. Double check the data decks. I think the blue one was the washer. That guy, Luna. We have the little shiny thing next to Luna. Scrap subholders and sling. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't say anything. Oh, although we've gotten one of the 3 items from her. There's more from her to discover. There's so much of this game. It's all right. And this fucking guy. Yeah, he's like strangely meta, I suppose. Classical literature, calisthenics, shoes with lace patterns, oppression of the proletariat due to unrestricted capture of profit by the means of production, and also cured meats. Yep. So there's Dishy. Who could forget Dishy? There's Garbage Man Cam. There's the toilet fella. There's Johnny's. Who could forget about Johnny's Splash, dude? Lyric, Maggie, Winifred. It still says new next to her, which is a little surprising. It's not like her location. There's Betty. Oh, our favorite Betty. There's Benoit, of course. Washford, he's the blue one. He does not like washing clothes. All right, so let's then check with Dryford.
An acrobat in bright orange evaluates you with a smirk. His hair is streaked with grey, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
Okay, I do like the sock stuck on him. I like the dryer lint. Yeah, that salt and pepper vibe. Like it. Looking good. I mean, personally, I'm more of a fan of having the window on the head versus the chest, but I'm in no position to judge.
Hello there, new face. I may be quite excited to meet you.
Maybe. Not exactly sure, though.
Yes.
Oh, it's Drysdale. Washford and Drysdale. You may be excited.
I have
Not
a
sure, though.
voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
Just keeping it open-ended. I'd say be excited. I'm pretty cool.
Well, how can I know for sure? You might turn out to be fabulously interesting, in which case, yes, I am thrilled. Pass the champagne. Or you might, in reality, be a dud, a wet blanket, a bore. And if that happens, and I've already committed to excitement, I'd look like a bit of a moron now, wouldn't I?
Can't risk looking like a moron. Yep. I never do that.
Shan't, won't. Dignity.
Yeah, I definitely don't know anything about looking like a complete fool in front of others.
Tell me, am I excited? Or am I already sorry I asked? And keep in mind, when I'm disappointed, my finely toned trapezii tend to flare unexpectedly.
If your trapezius is flaring, there's like a cream you can buy for that at the pharmacy, I think. They are quite toned.
Naturally. As an energetic equilibrist, I must keep my body in tip-top shape. I can see that, you do not make that a priority.
Alright, listen, I work a desk job. This is just the reality. I'm in my mid-30s. What are you gonna do? We'll say, no, I do great.
You think this, do you? Such adorable self-delusion. Ha, indeed. I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel.
How does a dryer work
I
out?
cannot even begin to tell you, but I am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable.
I do like that word. Indefatigable. And creative.
Ha! Devilishly so. I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece.
Just what's in here, though.
Gasp.
Gasp?
I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain.
Is it me?
Oh, no, wait. I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah! Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind?
Sure. Can we also talk about your best bud, though, who's, like, nestled underneath you?
Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps?
Because that sounds perfect.
Awesome. Yes. As in capable of inspiring awe. Just like my obliques. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Love the humility. Yeah, we'll start with the obliques.
I know. I can lie down with Florence, grasp Titus by her intimidating epaulettes, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20.
Wait, do you have names for all of your muscles?
What do you think?
I'm sure Titus is gonna like being twisted.
Oh, Cherub, you're right. I didn't even think of that. So, you've met her then?
Met her, please. Taking her to the ball, if you know what I mean. I've heard about her.
She might not appreciate being included in my sweat sesh, but twisted... Let's just say she has some dark and deeply held feelings.
I mean, I'm in no position to judge. Let's work the glutes.
May I divulge an incy-wincy little secret?
I mean, before or after we work those sweet cheeks? The wincier the better.
To me, it isn't the gluteus maximus.
It's the personality?
It's the glorious marvelous. It's my favorite muscle group. I even love sitting on it. I'm that much of a fan.
Honestly valid. Pretty based. Same here, weirdly.
Ah, the perfect move. The deadlift. Deadlift, deadlift, deadlift. Ah, ambrosia.
It's the best thing to deadlift.
Look around. What do you think?
The washing machine?
The washing machine.
Well, yeah, your best bro, right? Your bestie? We'll just say, oh, I get it.
The washing machine. My Washford. I used to use Washford.
Did he feel used?
Yes. I would lift him. He would lift me.
Oh, sounds kind of romantic.
Glorious, marvelous. It has fallen into such disrepair in recent years.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta fix the music. Yeah, because we heard about this from Washford previously.
You're right. Onward and upward. I emerge from the darkness, and like the phoenix rising from the ashes, I call my love back to me, my truest love and friend. Dear, you don't happen to have a feather boa on you by any chance?
I left it in my other wallet.
I'd be
my other closet.
In a bright purple feather boa.
Like, oh shit, I misplaced my feather boa. It's probably in my horse-drawn carriage, or it's with my top hat and monocle.
Oh, don't worry about answering that. I know your garments intimately.
Yeah, he probably does.
And there ain't no boa.
Yeah.
Call Washford for me.
Like on the phone?
No, just with your voice. Just vibrate those glorious pipes of yours and call out the name. Washford.
All right, we do it.
Just wait a moment. He should be here.
We'll wait.
It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still...
Yes, great distance. He's literally right there.
You'll have to use your feet.
Like, kick him?
Not as glorious. Slightly floppy, really, but hopefully effective. Have at it!
Okay, so yeah, so we'll talk to him next. However, the hour's getting late, and we can't leave Betty behind. We can't leave her waiting for us. Let's check in with Betty, see how she's doing. Also, I wonder if like we're gonna learn more about the nightmares. Because that part was weird. Let's see what Betty has waiting for us.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know. How about a kiss?
A little smooch. Gotta go for it, man.
You envelop Betty in your arms.
And it knocks you senseless.
It truly knocks you
so much so you need a drink of water afterwards.
For a few moments, there's nothing but you and her. You and those maddeningly perfect lips and killer curves.
Water bottle got stuck in the ceiling.
Just a kiss when it's
with my helmet.
But somehow, you managed to pull yourself away.
His helmet is ridiculous, and it's not horribly uncomfortable. It's not great, but it is less uncomfortable than the Space Marine armor, also made out of cardboard and waffle boxes, and I think Mountain Dew boxes in that case. It's a lot smaller, which helps, but it's still a little weird and like very wobbly at times.
It's going to be hard to wait. But I'll see you tonight, cutie.
Okay, that was a real quickie. All right, I mean, not everything has to be, you know, super involved. Wait, hold on, we got something on our phone. Discord. Is it the guy? Oh, it's Sam.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're, like, dating your couch and your TV.
Now listen. I'm not dating my couch. I'm having sex with my bed and my dildo. It's totally normal. Must be nice having a job to ignore.
Ah, sorry, friend. I don't mean to complain. Just, I need to know how your whole, like, household object harem anime is going.
I mean, that's kind of what it is, honestly. Like, I think it's going good.
You think? Is it or isn't it?
Yo, it's got AKG. This game is definitely a trip. It's definitely a trip. The dating is harder than I thought it was going to be.
You're just realizing that now, huh? It is hard out there. At least you don't have to leave your house to struggle. The rest of us have to get dressed and shit.
She's not wrong.
Hair, put on a little makeup. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel, like, super eligible, right?
Well, I wouldn't say hundreds, but it is literally 100 of them.
Hey, you just gotta take it one date at a time. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know...
Yes. Holding hands.
You know what? All right, keep your secrets.
All right, then keep your secrets.
If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? All right, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
Well, she's becoming less judgy about the whole thing, and I can't say I blame her for still being a little bit uncertain about the whole thing. It is all pretty fucking weird, honestly. We turned in for the day, and then the following day we gotta hit up our cat buddy at exactly 3 p.m. So I'm thinking this will probably be the last session before I end the stream, just because it is getting kind of late and I'm getting a little bit tired. I can definitely feel like having to talk through the washing machine helmet means I'm having to project a little bit more, which is making it a little bit more tiring than usual. So let's see, are there any like dateable objects that we've seen but not really engaged with yet? That is Gritafi. All right, Gritafi, you have, let's be real, we've known each other for a long time. You have found me in stranger and more incriminating circumstances before. So, I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's not what it looks like. It is exactly what it looks like. We're playing Date Everything. This is the game where you date everything. Everything in your house is a dateable object. We are currently in love with our bed. Don't judge us. Do not judge us. Yes, she loves us too. Yes, we had sex. No, we did not use protection. Maybe, I don't know, that detail was kind of obscured. We have also gone on a date with the mysterious object that is in a mysterious bag next to our bed. Honestly, we met the toilet. Toilet was kind of disappointing. He's a rapper, and he's like very, very full of himself. We've not met the bathtub yet, or there's a rubber ducky. Okay, we might need to meet the rubber ducky. What else? So we've met the treadmill. He's fucking terrifying. We have a date with the clock at 3 p.m. exactly. 3 p.m. precisely. Haven't met anything else in here at least. Nor what I'm assuming is the yoga mat. What else we got? Let's go downstairs. Oh, that's not downstairs. That's the fuse box. Go downstairs. We met the front door. We're friends with the front door. We met our books. They're pretty cool too. We did meet the water heater. She's very spicy. Oh my god. And in the shower. The shower is an Elvis impersonator. That's pretty fun. The garbage also kind of disappointing. Not gonna lie. The garbage not very exciting. The fucking dishwasher. All right. Here, I'll just show you the dishwasher. So like there's the glasses, like the tutorial basically. There's our phone, Phoenicia. Yeah, there's the door. He's Dorian. Yeah, that's the clock. That's the cat clock fella. There's the fireplace. There's the video game console. We definitely went on a date with the video game console. There's the kitchen sink. He's having a bit of an existential crisis. We need to talk with him more. The toaster. Oh my god, the fucking toaster is so delightful. We need to talk with her too. Okay, so here's Dishy. So you'll notice that a lot of the characters are like fun, like sexy, and like weird anthropomorphized versions of household objects and toilets. And it's like all very, very alluring and all very flattering. And then there's Dishy. Yeah. I don't know. Dishy gives me some vibes, dude. He gives me some vibes for sure. And this is date everything. Again, every object in the house is dateable. There is a dare drop challenge. This is actually how we got this game. There's a dare drop challenge to cosplay as a dateable object. We actually just got to meet the dryer for the first time, but the lore is that I am cosplaying as the washing machine. So I'm the washer, and I finished my beverage earlier, but what I've determined is that I'm the washer. As we all know, every good washing machine, well, for one thing, Eggo branded, obviously, because we all know Eggo makes good frozen waffles, but they also make good washing machines and dryers. The thing is, so if I'm the washer, I finished my beverage earlier, but we're saying that the lore is that this is laundry detergent. It's mango flavored, mango scented laundry detergent. And I was drinking it earlier. What you do is you pop it open, and there you go. So every time I took a sip of my beverage, I wasn't drinking the beverage. I was putting the laundry detergent in with the laundry, and I finished it. So I'm no more laundry detergent. So now every time I drink water, I'm like filling up the laundry load with water to like do the washing. So there you go. There you go. And then what you do is you close it back up. Make sure you close the latch. There you go. And then you go look, boop, 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 and then the wash it. Oh god, the door open. And then the load starts going, and then your clothes are nice and clean. Now some of you, some eagle-eyed viewers from Gratofi's raid might have some questions about this lovely lady you see before you. So one of our other dares was to craft our own dateable object. All right. So I'd like to introduce you to Blenda. All right. She is a blender. Hence why her name is Blenda. I was thinking maybe Bolinda, but I think Blenda is funnier. She is a very regal gal. Clearly, she loves the nicer things in life. She has this is actually one of my wife's like headband. Oh god, sorry about your glasses, Blended. Here, I'll fix them for you. One of my wife's hairbands. It was actually one that a friend of ours made for her birthday, that she wore on her birthday earlier this year, which was fun. So, you know, she likes the nice headbands, and she's got, like, you know, nice gloves because she's a human person, obviously, so she has hands, and she has nice pearls, nice pearl necklace. So, you know, she comes from money, right? She comes from money. And she, you know, she's the kind of classy lady you might see at a ball or at the opera, maybe a day at the races, as it were, a night at the opera. However, eagle-eyed viewers might notice she has a naughty side. So she's got this very, you know, this is like her sexy fuck bra. It says fuck on both of those parts there, right there. There you go. So, you know, she's got a naughty side. And, you know, we're saying that the lore is that, you know, all of her friends, they're all hoity-toity rich assholes, and they all want to do fancy shit, but secretly she's a gamer. All right? Secretly, Blenda loves gaming. That's why she's hanging out with us tonight. So she's gaming with us tonight, boys and girls. For anybody curious, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. We have had sex. No, my penis would not. But no, the answer is yes. This is my wife's bra. And yes, I got her permission to use it. I asked her earlier today, Gracie, can I borrow a bra and some masking tape? And I had already told her about the game, and I told her about the dare drop challenges, so she already knew what I was asking about. She was like, I've got the perfect one, and she was like, and I was like, just to be clear, you know, this will be on the internet for all to see. Are you sure you're okay with this? And she said absolutely. So she's very much enabled these debauched ideas, this debauchery that I've engaged in tonight. So Blenda's having a good old time, and she's been just kind of hanging out with us, kind of off to the side, and I'm trying to make sure that the fuck bra is, like, very, very prominent at all times. At all times of the day. Anyway, Gertoffy, thank you again for that raid. If you have any clips you want to share, you can be my guest, because I appreciate your raid, man. I do appreciate you. Dishy is very strange. Dishy is very strange. He's got, yeah, the legs honestly work, but yeah, he's a whole deal. He's a whole goddamn deal. Yeah, Blenda's definitely got a fun side, no question. No question. Meerkat says he's got something good for us for the next MS Paint Challenge. I'm already excited. I'm pretty excited. Meerkat did correct me, by the way. The rapper guy that is the toilet, yeah, he's not a rapper, he's a crapper. Crapping means cool rapping. So yeah, he's a very egocentric rapper. It's true. It's true. But thank you again for that raid, Gertoffy. Date Everything is a wild fucking game. It's like, it's unrelentingly horny, but there's like a shocking amount of like characters have like depth to them, and like emotions and feelings and ambitions and dreams, and there's an interconnected story, and there's there's exactly 100 dateable objects, and I've only met 21 of them. So there's a lot. There's apparently a Sailor Moon. Oh, it's a Sailor Moon like tennis racket. Okay, that makes sense. Obviously. And by the way, for anybody curious, yes, number 69 is the like sex toy embodiment character. Would it be anything else? Was it even an option? Of course. Yes, mysterious objects. Yes. There's no mystery. We know exactly what's going on here. What were the items we gotten from this person? Oh, right. Well, it doesn't have the name, but like, you know, oh, it's the bright-eyed version. Right. And then there's the Indominator. It's the Indominator. It has 22 flagrant motions, 125 variable speeds, 16 substances ranging from moist to fucking hurricane. What's the third object? Well, we haven't gotten that far with this person yet, but who knows? Yeah, no fan of shame. Honestly valid. He likes tacos, chalupas, and tortas. Also completely valid. This person fucks. But yes, they are number 69. It had to be. It had to be. Everyone's favorite is Betty, by the way. For reasons that I mean, yeah, everyone loves Betty. Resting, fluff, big hugs. Not a big fan of mornings. She loves us. It's a good time. It's a good time. But yeah, there's exactly. Oh yeah, there's the fucking treadmill. And by the way, treadmill, wheel penis. Just gonna throw that out there. The wheel penis rolls. Yes, it does. So there's 100 dateable objects in this game. It's pretty wild. The one thing that caught my eye, cool kid. The one thing that caught my eye is, oh, whoops, my bad. Yeah. You're right. I can't see because, or you can't see. I can see, but you can't. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. So just to demonstrate like what I was showing without seeing is like I was kind of scrolling through the list here. Yeah, we just saw the webcam, right? So yeah. There's Timothy rather. Yeah, there's the video game lady we were talking with earlier. There's the existential crisis kitchen sink. Or really just all sinks, I think. There's toaster lady. We were talking about Dishy earlier. There's the rapper toilet man. There's the Elvis impersonator shower, like the entire bathroom shower. There's the book guy. And yeah, there's Betty, who everyone loves. Yeah, because yeah, that was what I was saying earlier. She likes resting. She likes fluff. Likes big hugs. Does not love mornings. And yeah, this was the person that they're the embodiment of sex toys. They call them mysterious objects. And I mean, you know, there's the beads, there's the plug, there's honestly I think my favorite part is perhaps the eggplant earrings. That's just delightful. And the objects we've gotten from this person, yeah, so that's where these, if you were curious what I was referring to earlier, with relation to, yeah, this thing, and yeah, no, I mean, no, it's a bright-eyed version. Everyone's got to start somewhere, but then you level up to the Indominator. This is the one that has the variable speeds, 22 flagrant motions, the moisture levels from moist to hurricane. This is what that was referring to. No injuries have been fatal yet. That's reassuring. It twirls both ways. It has a flared base. It has spikes. It has clamps. It has whips. It has anything and everything. It's a lot. It's a lot to consider. And it is number 69, as it should be. Yeah, here's the washer dryer combo. We're trying to make that. They had a falling out. We're trying to make them be friends again. Yeah. And there's the, like I was saying. Yeah, there's the treadmill. There's the wheel penis. There it is. There's the wheel penis. So there we go. So that's kind of what we're at right now. And I saw it earlier, and I think I found my next target for what to introduce ourselves to. But there's a rubber ducky out upstairs that we really ought to meet. I think that's where we're heading next. Well, thank you again, Gritoffy, for that raid. And like I said, if you have any clips to share, you know how this works. Whenever someone raids, I always love to see what our friends are up to. And yeah, there's a lot of dateable objects that I continue to be curious about, including the piano. But I feel like I really ought to start by checking in on the rubber ducky, who we've never met before. But it just feels right. The rubber ducky just feels right. Oop. Over this way. Alright, here we go, rubber ducky. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun.
Very yellow punk dressed in studded.
That's delightful.
Glares at you. Their charming duck-like appearance does nothing to diminish the aura of absolute disdain that radiates from them.
Alright, so it's punk, yes, but also some like some other BDSM stuff going on here, maybe. And is she like what's the word? Is it tsundere? Where like she's like mean to us, but you're like in a don't bully me, I'll come kind of way?
Who the duck are you?
I just want to say hello.
Yeah, you are sorry. Great. Hi. Oh my god, it's so nice to meet you.
That was pretty convincing.
Okay. Bye, Drippy Doodle.
Wait, do I get to meet you first?
Now, get out!
Alright, well, we at least got her name. Rebel.
Oh my god!
Oh, Skylar. Tutorial lady, what do you have to say, Skylar?
I have never felt my content aware go off like this.
I do like the knife. Oh, that's delightful.
This ducky is dangerous.
Oh, and she's flipping us the bird because she herself is a bird?
You got that right. This one gives off very sexual energy, very profanity-laced energy, very everything.
It really is the don't bully me, I'll come energy.
If you're the least bit turned off by anything rude, I'd skip this one.
I dare ya.
See?
I think we can handle it. No, we need the D-Gen. We need it. We need it. We can handle it. We can handle it. All right, thank you for the warning, Skylar.
What do you think I'm giving it away for free, Four Eyes? Show's over. Everybody get the duck out.
Okay, so that it was a quick one. There'll be more where that came from. You can re-engage with them, but it has to be on like a next day. Because you can't like just talk to them multiple times. Oh, by the way, we got a message. And another workplace email. And yeah, the cast is very stacked. It's really impressive.
Valdivianites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus.
Oh boy.
Undoubtedly, you'll be CEO one day.
Just not for this company.
Sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home.
Regular sunglasses, right?
They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to
Sam
in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
So we went from, in like less than 2 minutes, we went from good job on the 3% cost of living bonus to, oh, by the way, Sandy, sorry you've been let go. There you go. So this may or may not be relating to the magic sunglasses we have that allows us to date all of the fuckable objects in our house. So that may or may not kind of circle back around towards us in some way if the company starts sniffing around, asking questions, and wondering why we haven't been seen in public in a while. Now there was something, hold on. Oh, it was the piano, right. I kind of want to check in with the piano. The other thing too is I think they said at 3 p.m. is when we can check in with the cat fella again. And right now it's noon. So we'll do 3 p.m. in a moment, but first let's talk to piano. And by talk to, I mean introduce ourselves.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear.
Okay, I really like the piano strings going down the dress. The belt, that's the keyboard is fun. And like the innards of the piano being on the dress too, that's actually quite dope.
The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world.
I'm worried that if we introduce ourselves, we'll startle her.
Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it.
I'm worried I will scare her, but I'll do it.
You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes.
Is everything cool?
Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
I mean, if it gets us somewhere.
Maestro?
Had me scared for a second.
What is scary about a performer crafting a performance? It was coming along nicely.
They were just standing there.
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece. 3 seconds long by the composer John Gage.
I'll confess, I don't think I know that one.
Honestly, the man was a genius.
Yep, that's That's all rest, so that's it. Yep, it's in C major, it's in 4-time, there you go.
The idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming?
Oh, yeah, me and that guy go back real good. Is that a dulcimer?
No.
No, it's not a dulcimer.
Dulce Mio is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and comportment. Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines.
It's a little bit avant-garde, it's a little bit out there.
It was one of my finest performances to date.
The good news is that it's kind of hard. Well, it's very obvious if you mess it up.
It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen.
So is there another instrument that I haven't noticed then?
The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard?
Is it chopsticks?
It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
It might be chopsticks. The payday loan commercial. Is it a repressed memory? Oh god, being on hold. Yeah. Probably that one.
Is he a composer?
No, it's a soul-sucking employer. That's the company I used to work for. It's very sad.
I must say I'm rather confused now. Well, whatever you were playing, I look forward to its evolution.
She's into it. Keys! Oh, that's adorable.
So long, Maestro.
Alright, so now it's 3 p.m., which means it's time to talk to Clockfella. Kitty Cat Clockfella. Yeah, it is 3 p.m.
Timothy is just putting the finishing touches on polishing a pocket watch. When he sees you, he waves you over, setting the watch aside and pocketing the cleaning cloth.
Are we on schedule?
There you are, just on time. I must say, I'm absolutely chuffed to see how timely you feel.
Chuff, that's a good word.
You're right on schedule. I was just polishing some of my timekeepers.
Polishing the timekeepers, if you will.
Would you care to join me?
Like we polish each other's? Seems a little bit rushed, but you know, I'm willing to roll with it. Do we say like I don't know. I think being too excited might throw him off. We'll be nice. We'll be coy.
Have a seat, darling. Now, when last we spoke, we discussed the importance of what?
Definitely not tardiness. That would make him probably actually throttle us. I think that he would actually kill us.
Precisely.
He's waggling back and forth with happiness.
Nothing better. Nothing more important. The biggest lesson here is that time, above all else, is the first thing you must consider when it comes to love. But there are, of course, other things too.
He said begrudgingly.
Having a schedule for your date is
Schedule.
imperative to ensure you are using every moment with your lover correctly.
It's like, wait, do you schedule every single minute of your dates? Even during sex? Especially during sex. 2 minutes max, that's all I'm willing to schedule. Sorry, lady, I got nothing else in the schedule for you, toots. You're so right, Time King. We'll implore more every minute.
Exactly. There is nothing more arousing than an orderly
and efficiently planned date. That's right. That's what the ladies love. They love it. They love a man that gets business done quickly and does not waste their time.
Picture this, if you will.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
You and your date arrive at your dinner reservation exactly on time.
Mm-hmm.
Your date says to you, darling, what's on the agenda?
That's something she does say all the time.
we have approximately 10 minutes to review the menu and engage in small talk.
And I'll be watching the clock like a goddamn clock hawk.
Only moan in needful appreciation for your immaculate scheduling.
That is exactly how it goes when Gracie and I go out on a date. Moaning in needful appreciation every time. I'm aroused just thinking about it. I've never been more Oh. Well, you know what? Let's roll with it. I'm aroused just thinking about it. My nipples have never been pointier.
Perhaps we have more in common than I realize.
Oh, he's into it.
At any rate, scheduling your entire date down to the minute is not only efficient, but an excellent bonding
experience. That's right.
Any couple.
You sit down with your pen and paper, you like exchange notes on like, well, let's see, is it 49 seconds for foreplay, and then maybe like 2.7 minutes of cuddling afterwards? Like, you really want to like get down to the nitty gritty. It's guaranteed to work every time.
So let us practice now.
Mm-hmm.
You have asked me on a date, and we have both arrived on time.
Mm-hmm.
As we are seated for dinner, I look deeply into your eyes and ask you about tonight's agenda.
I wonder that too, Meerkat. We could try that on a future occasion.
You say?
Because we know she doesn't like mornings. So let's see. History of pocket watches. Ask the waiter when they're bringing the bread basket. Meticulously plan timetable. In increments of 10 minutes. Oh, he would love that one.
Meow.
He loves it.
I've been so attracted to another. Excellent. Truly excellent. Surprise! Our date has gone swimmingly, and I have invited you to
So 10-minute increments, that's the key. Now, I'm a little bit sad. We've yet to hear a single cat pun from him. A little disappointing.
But your schedule has not accounted for this unexpected excursion.
Oh, well, in that case, we have to turn you down. We have to reject you most ferociously.
What do you do?
Yeah, if you're on a date with somebody, it's going great, and they invite you, to their place for more, it's like, whoa, we can't deviate from the schedule. What do you think this is, lady? I slap you for daring to disrespect the schedule. Or do we arrange the schedule? Is violence the key? Nah. We arrange to accommodate.
Well, I suppose.
Oh, okay. No, he wanted me to slap him. He's into it. He wanted me to slap him and tell him how naughty he's being.
It is certainly not something I personally could accommodate.
I respect the dedication.
Terrible things happen when the schedule is not respected. Terrible things.
There's a very real chance if I would have said to slap him in the face one, he'd be sporting a boner right now.
Our time for this conversation is beginning to dwindle. Before I bid you leave me once more, tell me what you have learned.
I think we've mostly emphasized the importance of timeliness.
Last time we learned the value of timeliness.
I think that is also what we learned.
Today we learn the value of
slapping somebody, shouting to emphasize words, scheduling.
Precisely! Scheduling!
So we still passed the test.
I would so love to talk to you at length about crafting a proper schedule, but I'm afraid my time runs short.
Now, are there other clients of yours? Who else is there to talk to?
If you wish to continue our talks, return to me at 9 p.m. As ever, no sooner.
So exactly 9. Yeah, what's up, Nyara? Dropping in, yeah, popping in before bedtime. What do you mean? You mean this isn't the kind of casual wear you might wear while playing a game about dating normally objects that cannot talk and breathe and love? I mean, I figured, the best way to really get in to the idea of normally inanimate objects and the idea of them expressing their wants and their feelings to me and their needs and their desires and hopes and dreams and fears is to embody an inanimate object myself. So I turned myself into a washing machine. Earlier I was drinking a fruit beverage and it was very nice. We were saying that was my laundry detergent. And then when I need to take a sip of water, we just, we open up the front and we drink some water, and then we say, oh, if I'm a washing machine, I got the detergent earlier, so this is just water for washing the clothes, And there you go. And when you're done, and so we're clear, by the way, you might notice it's an Eggo branded washing machine because Eggo makes the best waffles and the best washing machines. So once that's done, you close it up. Make sure you close the latch, and then you hit like the buttons, like you go beep boop boop, and then you go boop, and then it starts to load. Oh god, oh, the door opens, but it starts to load, everything starts spinning, and then before you know it, your laundry is done. And no, I will not tell anybody where the dryer is, what part of my body has a cardboard box wrapped encasing that. That'll be for a future, that'll be for another stream. That's for another stream on a different streaming platform. But yeah, so this was a way to really get into the mind, body, and spirit of an animate object coming to life and interacting with others and having full bodies to do things. Also for anybody else curious, because I know Gratafi popped a little bit earlier, but if there's anybody else curious, lurking and chilling like Alex, who's this ravishing individual you have in front of you? So this is Blenda. She is a blender. And I will neither confirm nor deny that she is wearing one of my wife's bras. Yes, it's a fuck bra because Blenda, she's a classy lady. She's got the pearls. She's got the pearl necklace. She has the very elegant hairband. She has the cool sunglasses, very mysterious, but she has a fun side. Listen, everybody needs a fun, horny side, right? So this is Blenda, really cutting loose, having a good time tonight. The lore with Blenda is that she comes from money. She is, she's a rich girl. She goes to the opera, goes to the horse races, goes to a nice dance and like ballroom dancing. But she likes to cut loose, right? Because her friends, they're all kind of hoity-toity. She wants to hang out with us and game tonight, right? Because she's secretly a gamer. But yes, I did establish my wife's permission to include the fuck bra. I did ask for permission. Sorry, my door opened unexpectedly. It's kind of like when your fly suddenly unzips. Yeah, I asked her ahead of time. I was like, sweetie, is there a bra I can borrow? And also, is there masking tape I can use? I had already told her about the stream and about the game, so she already knew what was coming. So she was like, I know the exact bra for you, Alex. I got the right one. So, and I was like, just so I'm clear, is it okay if people on the internet see what this bra is? So she's a good team player. So shouts to Gracie, shouts to my wife for being a good sport about this fucking debauchery that I've engaged in tonight. So Blenda's been hanging out with us. Gonna move her back to the side so she can kind of like, be chilling with us. And of course, I have to make sure that the fuck bra is very, very like visible because it's probably the best part of the stream. Let's be real. The fuck bra is, I mean, if I had it my way, it would make a very regular appearance every time I stream, or at least more frequently. Let's get back to the games. But yeah, that's kind of the lore. That's kind of the lore of what we're doing tonight and how we got here and why we got here and the meaning of life and video games and washing machines and everything in between. It's a good time. It's a good time. Yeah, this game is quite wild, and yeah, I mean, they weren't lying when they said the name of the game is Date Everything. You really can date everything. Oh, were you telling Shake about it? Yeah, I mean, we'll probably be going for a little bit longer. This game is quite the time. This game is definitely quite the time, and it is very good. And the level of depth, I mean, the fact that you have 100 characters, each with opportunities to turn them into lovers, or friends, or even enemies, is quite something. And then also every character has like various like power-ups they can give you to enhance your stats, make you more charismatic, more bold, more defiant, more confident. There's a shocking amount of game here, and the voice cast is immaculately stacked. It's a really impressive game they've put together here. So that does it for now for Timothy. He says next time we talk to him, it'll be at 9 p.m. We have 2 uses of the juice left. Let's see. We could do the laundry hamper. We could talk with some bars of soap. or well, you know, we were talking about the laundry detergent. We could talk more. You know what? You know what? I think I'm gonna check in. Ooh, should we check it with Dishy? Let's check it with Dishy, because Dishy... And I mean, there have been a lot of weird shit in this video game so far, but Dishy has in some ways been perhaps the weirdest. Let's check in with him, see how he's doing. And we got Kara rating.
Dishwasher edition.
So, what timing? I was just saying, we're gonna talk with Dishy. Dishy's an odd one. Dishy's an odd one in a whole game full of odd ones. Hello, Kara, thank you for that raid. We're playing Date Everything. I'm sure you've heard of this game. I'm sure you've heard of this game because this game's been popping up on Twitch. It's been doing well on Steam. It's called Date Everything. You really can date everything. To get into the spirits, I decided to cosplay as a washing machine. So this is washing machine Alex. Earlier, here I'll show you. Earlier, we were... Here, so move aside Blenda. I need to show something. So, earlier I was enjoying a nice beverage, and we determined, well, a couple things. So, of course, yes, Eggo, right? Eggo, we all know and love them. They make the best frozen waffles, but also the best washers and dryers. Obviously, I'm preaching to the choir here. Everybody knows this. And I was drinking a nice mango beverage. So we were saying this is the laundry detergent. This is the laundry detergent, and it's mango scented and I guess flavored. And what you do when you are cosplaying as a washing machine is, you know, it's when you want to take a sip, what you do is you just crack it open. Just open the front, and you know, you take a sip, and then you're good to go. But in this case, the beverage is finished. So try to not drop it on the ground if I can help it. So instead, what I do is I say, oh, all right, let's take a drink of water. All right, take a drink of water. And then, because, you know, any washing machine can only do so much with just laundry detergent, you need water in there too. So you get the water and the detergent, you're all good, and then you close it back up. Make sure the door closes. Make sure it latches shut. Make sure no spillages. And then you go, boop, 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 beep, and then it starts the, then it starts the load. The door might pop open a little bit sometimes. So listen, I will not comment on my questionable craftsmanship. So that's what led me to being washing machine Alex tonight. But then this enchanting vision you see before you, this enchanting creature you see before you. So I'd like to introduce you to Blenda. This is Blenda. She is a ninja branded blender. So we keep it real here. We keep it real with Blenda. She's joining us tonight. One of our Dare Drop challenges was to create our own dateable items, dateable objects, using household items. So I used one of my wife's like kind of hair bands that one of our friends made for her birthday. It's got Hello Kitty on it. Whoops, shit. It's got it hooked onto something. What did it hook onto? Oh, it hooked onto the bomber guy. Oh god, and my door is opening. It's all falling apart. So it's got Hello Kitty on it because my wife loves Hello Kitty. So it's like a little hairband. It was for her birthday a couple months ago. Let me fix this. And yeah, so that's like on her head because she's a classy gal. All right, Blenda. She's a very sorry, Blenda. I also knocked your glasses off. It's falling apart a little bit at the seams. But that's okay. That's okay. It adds to the sexual tension, obviously. But yeah, she's a classy gal. She's got this lovely pearl necklace. This lovely pearl necklace. You know, she comes from money. All right, we've kind of determined Blenda. She comes from money. She's a classy gal. However, she's got a naughty side. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers from Kara's raid might have noticed the fuck bra that she's wearing. Yes, it says fuck on. Well, my hand is covering it. On both sides, on both of the nippular areas. So, you know, Blenda, listen, she's a classy gal, very elegant, very, very demure, very mindful, as they say, but also, and she has like these very nice white gloves. But also, yeah, she's got a naughty side that she only shows, you know, when she really feels comfortable around someone. So, you know, she's cutting loose with us tonight. The answer anyone might be asking is yes, I did get my wife's permission to prominently show one of her bras on stream. I asked her, sweetie, is there a bra I can borrow and also some masking tape? I'd already told her about the game and about my stupid idea, and she was like, yes, I know exactly what to lend to you. And I made sure that she was okay with me, you know, having this shown on stream, so we're all set, we're all good. And yeah, we determined her name is Blenda, and she's hanging out with us tonight because, you know, again, she's like normally the kind of person you would see at the opera or at the horse races or at a fancy ball, like ballroom dancing, but that's okay because she's secretly a gamer, all right? But she doesn't want her like ritzy friends to know, so she sneaks out and hangs with us tonight. So that's why she's hanging out with us. I got her on the webcam, so I'm gonna kind of slide her back over this way. So Blenda can be chilling with us, and I you know, whenever I move her around, I always want to make sure that the fuck bra is very, very visible. It's very important. It is perhaps, arguably, it's the best part of the whole arrangement. So that's the lore and I guess explanation for what nonsense is happening on stream right now. And Kara, thank you again for the raid. Thank you. It was very generous of you. Do you have any clips you want to share, Kara? Because you already know. You already know my little process here. Whenever someone raids, I always love to ask what our friends are up to. So you've gotten the dealio on what we're up to, but I always love to hear what our buds are up to. Again, this is date everything. Every household object in this game is dateable. Yes, that includes romance. Yes, you can have sex with them. It doesn't show anything, but there are implications, and they're very weird. And honestly, it has made me completely reconsider when I look around how I feel about my toaster and about my clocks on the wall and about my bed that my wife and I sleep in and my computer and my toilet and my plunger. It's kind of an awakening experience. And sure enough, Kara does have something for us. Perfecto. So let's take a look. Let's see what Kara's got for us.
Gonna be fine, no one's gonna jump out at me. Everyone is dead, I'm confident about this. Everything is fine if I— Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
Nope. That's a good. It's a good. You got it. You had like a good like whose line is it anyway kind of improv thing going on for a minute there. And then you had to take a moment to blow that motherfucker to oblivion. Jill, yeah, she honestly is.
No one's gonna jump out at me. Everyone is dead, I'm confident about this. Everything is fine if I— Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
And then grenade launcher, yep. And then Jill never even breaks a sweat. Kara might have broken a small amount of sweat. I like it. Can we all agree that the lore is that as Jill was approaching, she was singing that song to herself? And then she continued to like kind of hum the song after the dude exploded? Yeah, the reaction. Kara always has the best reactions. Like the immediate moment, like the immediate aftermath. It's always good. It's a good time. I did enjoy the improv. I did enjoy the song you were making. You were making some music for us. So she sings sings to herself to stay calm. Not just like anything though. She sings the song you were writing. You were improvising. That is delightful. Thank you again, Kara. Kara always has fun clips, and honestly, yeah, has the best reactions in the biz. With the clips that she shares, always fun and expressive. Fun and expressive, which is the best way to do it. And always collected and cool as a cucumber, just like Jill. Never panicky. I wouldn't know anything about that either. I definitely don't know anything about panicking unexpectedly when something like that happens. Yeah, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me at all. I feel like I've had a number of moments even in this game where like, you know, one of the characters presents themselves to you and there's just no way to expect what you're about to behold. This was one such example. The first time we met Dishy, all the other characters are fairly creative, anthropomorphized versions of household objects. This guy's just wearing a dishwasher on his face. Like, that's on his torso. There are legs. There are legs, but like he's also kind of got the hide the pain Harold smile going on there. He's waving and he's happy, but like there's pain behind those eyes. There's definitely pain behind those eyes. Let's learn more from him. More about him even.
What is your password?
Oh, you know what? You know what? That's okay. That's okay, because he's a smart dishwasher, alright? He's a smart dishwasher, and I explicitly requested to not use his smart dishwasher features, because I don't like the, you know, the Internet of Things privacy implications, personally. And that did not stop him. So instead, he forced me to set a password, and I saved the password because I knew it would come up again. All right, so here it is. So it is 8200458. So it's only the last couple digits. So 1640. Yeah, it's this one. Normally, I'm not a big fan of showing my password on stream, but I'll make an exception in this circumstance.
Excellent. Thank you.
He loves it.
Welcome to Dish Hub, your one-stop experience for the latest in entertainment, news, and entertainment news.
Alright, so I've never thought that a dishwasher would have, like, its own TV network or internet website.
By entering Dish Hub, you agree to installation of new updates.
Oh no, not more updates.
I have 3 new updates. I have already downloaded them.
Okay.
Would you like to hear about the updates?
Sure.
I have access to location services, which allows me to adequately configure temperature settings based on nearby airstreams, saving energy and time.
Wait, location services? Is the dishwasher gonna move around?
I have downloaded recipes for 6 new flavors of detergent, including raspberry flush and gluten-free cake shake.
But, wait, flavors of detergent that you can make yourself? Gluten-free?
I have found that there is another Valdivian product in the domicile.
Oh, that could be a problem.
How exciting! A Model 6.1 Valdivian air fryer.
Oh, he loves it. I was worried he was going to talk about the glasses, which are like forbidden knowledge. No one can know about the glasses that lets us romance and have sex with the objects in our house.
What can I do for you today?
I want to talk about your updates. Or we could say you're looking pretty good, Dishy. So it'll take some time to charm him. One thing, we have 0 charm energy.
Absolutely.
You're taking control away from me, bro.
Taking control? I am only doing what is best for your dishwashing experience.
It sounds like you're kind of running with it, man. You need to work for me, not the other way around.
I see.
Oh, are we doing the updates again?
I do not see.
Oh.
Excuse me. This is difficult for me to understand.
Oh my
Allow
god.
me to install some new updates so I can help you with this problem.
I'm worried about the same thing, Meerkat. No new updates, please.
The Dish Hub experience allows for automatic install. Once updates are installed, rebooting must commence.
Okay, what's it gonna look like when he reboots?
Allow 1 day for this process.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright, so the question is, do we round out with Betty? Like we've been doing? Sorry, door just opens up randomly. Do we want to round the night out with Betty, or do we want to maybe change it up a little bit and talk with someone else, either for the first time to round out this in-game day, or have our favorite gal, because she's been good to us. She's been good to us so far. I mean, the fridge is ever so tempting. Big, heavy, and cold came with the house. And you can potentially romance the, I don't know, it's not like individual groceries, but certainly some groceries. Probably shouldn't just leave this open. Oh, reliable, Meerkat. I'm of the same philosophy. Might as well have the night end where it began. So our bed, we all know we're in love her.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know.
She's everyone's favorite.
How about it?
One of many. And of course, dude, you gotta, man.
You envelop Betty in your arms, and when she kisses you, it truly knocks you senseless.
Now I think it's almost the same as the previous interaction.
For a few moments, there's nothing but you and her.
Yeah, I think this is exactly the same. So if I would have said the Save It for Tonight one,
it's hard to stop at just a kiss when it's this good. But somehow,
what if the reaction would have been different?
Pull yourself away.
And that's almost why I was worried that like we might be kind of like in an in-game loop with her.
It's going to be hard to wait, but I'll see you tonight, cutie.
I mean, it is still sweet, but yeah, no, not like a lot of new interactions just yet. But maybe there still are some. In fact, I think there almost has to be, because there's still stuff in the data decks we don't have for her yet. In fact, I don't think we have any items from her. I'm assuming you don't have to do like multiple playthroughs. Yeah, we haven't gotten anything from her yet, so I'm assuming. Oh, sleep with your bed for real. Eat her something from the heart. I mean, I feel like we did sleep with her, but I mean, you know, in all of the ways. Yeah, if nothing else, the mornings thing might be something to try for sure. That might be something to try. Okay, but of course that does round out our energy for the night. And unfortunately, it is getting kind of late. It is getting kind of late, so I think I will have to wrap it up myself here. Let's see, we go main menu. Oh, I have to save manually though, right. This does not autosave. Well, maybe it autosaves, but we should play it safe. And if I check here, there we go, 23. Very good, very good. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. We go main menu, yep. So this game continues to be delightful. And this, of course, does conclude the dare drop stuff we had for this game. I think I can pretty confidently say we completed both of the dare drop challenges, the cosplay one and the craft a dateable object challenge. So I think we're in good shape. I'll be submitting those to the dare drop admins for approval. Make sure everything is copacetic with the dare drop requirements, but I think we're in good shape. So that concludes the stream for the night. We're gonna go and wrap it up here, but thank you a whole bunch to our friends Kara and Gratoffy and Mallory, who all rated us, which is super nice. But it is getting pretty late. And we get Gals now. So what's up, buddy? Man, I actually haven't opened the launcher yet, or the browser yet, but I would have seen Shake and I would have been very excited because it's always fun getting to raid him. I don't get to raid him very often, but if he's wrapping up as well, that is just fine. I'd be tempted to see where he's sending his people. This would be very fun to send my people to the same place by, you know, just coincidence. Let's take a look though. Let's see who's live right now. And this was fun. Like I said, this game is a lot of fun, and just the sheer amount of depth, like the number of characters and dateable objects, each with all these branching paths you can take with their own rewards and everything. It's pretty amazing. It definitely encourages you to get very strange and weird with it. Just 100 unique characters with all different personalities, and like, man, the voice acting cast, my god, it's really amazing. Really amazing stuff. Yeah, there's Shake. I can see he's on the ending screen right now. Let's see who else we can hit up potentially. Amy's doing some more Breath of the Wild. Let's see, Banshee's doing some Tears of the Kingdom. We got a few folks. If nothing else, we could always do what we did last time and hit up somebody, do something a little weird. We could always hit up the games category if there was maybe a new person to raid. So if nothing else, there is that. Wants to check out the cosplay. It's, well, you know, I don't want to play it up too much because, you know, the cosplay is basically a cardboard box. with a very convincing porthole, either a convincing porthole or a very generous glory hole cut out of it. But of course, it's got a pretty a bit of a barrier on it, so it wouldn't be very effective as a glory hole, unfortunately. Not like I have experience with these things or anything. Yeah, let's check the Date Everything directory, because I think there's still a lot of people streaming this game. There's a lot of people streaming this game, so you can definitely find some folks. The fuckable Eggo box, that's right. Well, I was saying earlier, you know, we all know that Eggo makes great frozen waffles. I love me a good Eggo frozen waffles as much as an Exa guy, but no one is ever ready for the Eggo washer and dryer. No one's ever ready for that. You know, people say they're ready for it, they're not. So yeah, this is a great opportunity to encourage Eggo waffles to like branch out into new strange places. No, I thought Shake was just gonna hang out. He was just gonna pop in and like see the cosplay. I didn't think he was gonna raid us. As you can probably guess, we're getting ready to end our stream as well. Thank you, Shake. It's very generous of you, my man. So some of you might say, yo, Alex, sweet cosplay. What if the answer was, you know, this was not a cosplay, and this was just how I wanted to embody the spirit of the Date Everything game? And so as we all know, well, maybe you don't know, the game Date Everything, I just closed the game, so I can't really show it to you, but it's fucking wild. It really is a game where you date everything. The whole lore is you get these special glasses, you can see and like interact with all of the objects in your house, you can date them and romance them, and you can fuck them. You could have sex with your it's weird, but and also there's 100 objects. There's 100 objects. They all have their own unique personalities with likes and dislikes and like dreams and ambitions. It is a like truly shocking amount of depth. It's kind of wild, honestly. I fucked the dishwasher. Funny you mentioned that. They were the last person we talked to before our bed, at least. And he threatened to download more security updates and that would like add more like smart home features. And when we protested, he had to download more updates and needed a 24-hour reboot cycle. So I think he's trying to turn himself into a villain, because yeah, you can either become a lover, a friend, or a nemesis, or a villain or an enemy, I guess, with all 100 objects. I'm worried that Dishy is going to like with unless you have the right stats for it, that he's like guaranteed to become an enemy, and which means we must vanquish him in Mortal Kombat. But anyway, thank you again, Shake, for that raid. Very sweet of you, my man. If you have any clips you want to share, you already know how it works. You're welcome to share anything with us that you would like. I hope you've been enjoying Death Stranding 2, because I know the game's been popping off. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I really ought to play the first one, but I'm dreadfully behind in most video game series, let's be real. But Alex, what's with the cosplay? So this is a Dare Drop challenge. We got the game through Dare Drop, and of course we get to sign up for extra challenges, extra dares, which gives us extra giveaway keys. And earlier I was enjoying a nice bevy. I was enjoying a nice beverage, and the lore we've crafted for ourselves is that I'm an Eggo waffle branded washing machine, and when I was drinking my beverage, it was the laundry detergent. It was mango scented, mango flavored laundry detergent. And what you do is, yeah, when it's time to take a sip, you don't just like take off the helmet. No. I thought ahead. You open the latch, and there you go. You open the front, and you take a sip, and you're good to go. It's empty though. It's empty. That's the problem. So instead, now, if you're trying to wash some laundry in your washing machine, and you just add the laundry detergent but no water, you're gonna have a bad time. So now, as I drink water, same thing. We just leave, you open it to the front door, and in the center it goes, in the front it goes, and then you're all set. You got your laundry detergent and your water. Then you close her up. Make sure it latches. Make sure it snaps shut. All set. And then you go boop, 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 Oh god, the door opens. Okay, make sure the door doesn't open, but then yeah, it starts rolling around. All your stuff is swishing and getting nice and clean. So I am the washing machine, Alex. This is washing machine, Alex. Encouraging Eggo frozen waffle products to take maybe some bold new directions. However, this... Oh, that's enough about me, though. This enchanting vision that you see before you. I know, you couldn't take your eyes off, all right? So let me introduce you to Blenda. All right, this is Blenda. Yes, for anybody curious, she is indeed a blender, a ninja branded blender, no less. One of the other Dare Drop challenges was to craft our own dateable object. I looked it up. There are no blenders in the game. So this is Blenda. Some MST3K energy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We constructed her using only the finest crafting ingredients. So I used the headband that one of our friends made for Gracie for her birthday. She wore this on her birthday. It's a fun little hairband. She loves Hello Kitty. It's got a Hello Kitty enamel pin on it. Delightful. This was my wife's little birthday headband thingy, and of course, Blenda. We've determined she's a classic gal. Okay, she's got these nice gloves. She's got nice gloves. She's got the nice pearls, right? So she's an elegant lady. She comes from money, right? Right. She's a classy lady. You might catch her at the opera, maybe the horse races, maybe ballroom dancing. Very regal, very elegant, some ritzy stuff. However, the eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed she's got a bit of a horny side about her too. All right, she's got a naughty side. She's got her fuck bra on. It says fuck on both little hearts there. This is the fuck bra. For anybody curious, no, I did not buy this just for the for the cosplay, or for the dare rather. I borrowed this from my wife. I did get her permission. To not just like borrow this for a stupid crafting thing, but also to show it on stream. I introduced it by saying, Gracie, can I borrow a bra and some scotch tape? Or not scotch tape, masking tape. And I'd already told her about the game. I'd already told her about the dare. She already knew what it was about, but she was like, I've got the perfect bra for you, Alex. And just to be sure, I was like, is it okay if this is on stream and for anybody on the internet to see? And she was down for it. So that's the piece de la resistance here. So, the lore here is that, yes, she's a classy lady, but she's got a naughty side, all right? And she likes to let that fly every once in a while. So she's been hanging out with us. Of course, we crafted her on stream, but we made sure to keep the webcam up the whole time, and well, not the full screen webcam, obviously, but we made sure to keep her on the webcam at all times. So that way she'd be hanging with us, because the lore is that she's a gamer, all right? She's like secretly a gamer, but all of her ritzy friends, they don't want to mess with it. So she was hanging out with us tonight. She snuck off from all the ritzy hoity-toity friends and hung out with us, busted out the fuck bra for the occasions. This is her like being rebellious and naughty. So this has been the introduction of Blenda and Alex the washing machine. So there you go. That's the stream. Had a good time tonight, even though my door kept opening. And no, that's not a euphemism, but it really sounds like it ought to be. This is very fun. Thank you again to Shake for that raid. Sure enough, Shake does have a Clippy. Let's take a look at said Clippy, because Shake's got the goods for us. Playing some Death Stranding, I do believe.
Oh, we don't drink Monster Energy drink anymore? Chiral tea. Wait.
Another. And it doesn't recycle.
I had a prop ready. Oh, we don't drink Monster Energy drink anymore?
So just to be clear,
Chiral tea.
Just to be clear, was the prop Monster Energy? I can't quite tell with the label, and there's like some green screen. I think it might be. Very appropriate. Very appropriate. Because that was the whole thing with the first game, right? Was the very obvious Monster Energy promotional stuff, promotional placements. I know. I let Blenda wear my fuck bra. Yes, the one that I have. I made the joke earlier where it's like I I think if I were to try on the fuck bra, I don't think I would be able to fill it out very well. I think I think I'm lacking some of the hardware that is required to, you know, really make that particular article of clothing, you know, have its full intended use. But thank you again to Shake, though. I appreciate the raid. I know he did see he has to lurk. And I have to hop off as well, because I got to get up extra early for work tomorrow. I had to go into the office today, and actually have to go back tomorrow, a little bit earlier even tomorrow. So I have to be a somewhat of a good boy, as much as I'm loath to do so. But let's find a raid target of our own. Thank you to Shake for the raid. Yeah, it was sneaky, too, because I was like, oh, you know, maybe he might pop in just to see the goofy cosplay, but not like, you know, actually do the full raid. It was very generous of him. Not at all something I was expecting, but very kind of him. We all got to play games with Shake and Alias and Krath a couple days ago, which was a blast. We actually got to play a little bit more Peak with Alias and Michaela and their friend Trevor a couple days as well. So we've had lots of fun and peak gaming moments, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. As far as raid targets of our own, there's a couple of folks. Now, Rish is live right now. I haven't had a chance to raid her in a while. She usually goes pretty late. She is in go mode, but she's probably going to be a bit before she ends her stream. So if nothing else, we could raid Rish. She's always great. I do love me some Ocarina of Time randomizer. One of my favorite things to watch just in general. So, yeah, I really haven't had a chance to raid her in a while. So this seems like as good of a night as any. Let's go ahead and raid Rish. Her name is Loverish. I'll go ahead and warn you that... maybe not warn you, but just acknowledge that, you know, we all like to shorten screen names on Twitch.tv. She will correct you, though, if you call her Love or Lover. That's like a weird pet name, so don't call her Love or Lover. Just she goes by Rish, or just Loverish. She's really cool, though. I think you'll like her. Lots of goofy, degenerate energy that we love here. And, again, I love me some Ocarina of Time randomizer, which is kind of like Date Everything. It's actually not anything like Date Everything, but... It's a good stream. They got good people over there, good community. It's a good time. There's the socials page. It has all of my links. It has my social media, has my YouTube, has my Discord server, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that shit. By the way, in the Discord server, I should mention, we're doing some giveaways this Saturday. We'll have a couple of giveaway keys for this game. We'll have three giveaway keys for Date Everything to give away. The raffles are open right now, so if you go to the Discord server, go to the giveaway channels, there's a giveaway channel specifically for Date Everything that is open. Anybody can enter. It's a maximum 1 raffle ticket per person, but we'll be giving away 3 keys for the game, so we'll spin the wheel 3 times, which is very exciting. We'll have a couple of other giveaway keys. We'll have one for Space Marine 2. We'll have a couple of other odds and ends, but yeah, the big one for sure, the big ones, for Space Marine 2 and for this game, Date Everything. I'm excited that we'll have 3 of them to give away. And again, that is all through my Discord server. Discord server is free to join, super simple, nice and easy. And, you know, you don't have to. You don't have to join the giveaways if you don't want to. But if you want a chance at some free Steam keys, it's going to be a pretty good time. Again, the plan is to do the raffles on Saturday. Excuse my washing machine opening, door opening constantly. Right, so raid into Rish happening. Nice little Rish raid. Let's go ahead and hang out with her. Even though she is in go mode in speedrunning parlance or randomizer parlance, that means she has everything she needs to beat the game. But it'll still be a bit. She has to beat a couple more dungeons before she's done. So she'll be going for another hour at least. So we got plenty of a Rish stream shenanigans to look forward to. So see you guys there. Everyone have a great night. Thank you again to our friends. We had a lot of raids. I'm gonna take this helmet off. Ooh, had a lot of raids tonight, my god. So we had Shake raid us just now, and Kara, and Gratoffy, and Mallory. Holy moly, so many cool homies. So thank you guys and gals for the raids. Thanks for hanging out with us and chilling with us as we play this ridiculous game. Thanks for indulging me as I do this funny cosplay and dealing with my probably muffled voice. Had a great time. I hope you did as well. And we'll play more games tomorrow. I think we'll play Linked Banner of the Spark tomorrow, which is a cool looking roguelike. And then tomorrow and Saturday we'll play some Space Marine 2 because there's a Drop campaign for that game I'd like to check out as well. So we got lots of cool games in our future, my friends. Everyone have a great night. I'll see you on the Flippy Dippy. Let's go hang out with Loverish, some Ocarina of Time randomizer shenanigans. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.